Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen, don't be a bitch, Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Yeah. Scared a fart out of me.
Welcome to Replicon Radio.
Your voice was so bassy and that music was quiet.
Right.
And then you're like, if you, like,
scared to poo that.
It got me for a second. I'm like, damn, this motherfucking loud, bro.
Chili cheese just said,
Yeah.
Chili.
We didn't find that. We looked for it on the way home, and the one we went to didn't have it.
The P found it.
What are you talking about?
The Chilito, man. The
They all
Taco
have
Bell.
it.
Not the one we went
Your
to on the
wife
Rock.
even saw it on the menu. She looked it up online.
Yeah, online, but we went to the one on the Rock Road, and they didn't.
No, that's where you fucked up, sir.
I mean, that's just where we the fuck were. We didn't
bet-
go out of our way. We drove past it.
I bet they do have it.
We looked on their menu that they had in the store, and then we looked on the kiosk.
Oh,
all
all
over the kiosk.
Sorry.
And
You just click burritos and it's at the bottom.
we looked for it. It
You
wasn't on
just
there.
watched me eat two of them.
You want to know? I'm not saying they don't have them. I'm just saying the one that we went to didn't have it.
Chili cheese burritos are back. Yeah. They're there.
Where did you send that at? Did you send that to the Replicon Radio
What?
or my personal?
He's talking to Kanga.
Kanga.
The
yeah.
Kanga.
Oh, I was like,
What
nobody
up,
said
y'all?
nothing to nobody. What are you talking about?
Oh, it got sent somewhere. I didn't.
What up, y'all? Welcome back. How's everybody doing? It's Monday.
It is
I almost
Monday.
forgot.
Hello. It is Monday.
I almost forgot it was Monday, and at the same time, I was like, God, it's been so long.
It's been happening.
It's been a long time.
My Facebook. Okay.
Fucking.
We did a lot of shit.
What up? What up? What up? What do you think of that video? Oh,
That's what he's over there
I
mumbling
see it.
about.
Why does he see it? And we don't.
Probably
see
about sports.
It. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. That's lame.
Because you wouldn't care.
Oh my God! You know what? The fact that we're even live right now is impressive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That was on
because
Messenger, right?
the name of the show was the same as last week's name of the show because apparently I decided never did that.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't until just now.
Well, I didn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
Bam, here it is.
What up, Emily?
Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
What up, Emily?
Wow. Jingle bells, jingle
Kanga,
bells.
quit fucking with our show.
Jingle all the way.
You're sending him real loud ass videos.
That was my fault. I had the volume up on my shit. I mean, unless you guys really care about watching rodeo shit.
Rodeo. I like it when the guy gets kicked in the head by the bull. That's always fun when. Or they get hit into the fucking rails.
That is not fun.
Yeah, it is fun. You know why? Because the bulls fight back.
This dude. Damn. It looked like that bull just walked all over this dude. He's like, I'm done. He's just walking back like, fuck that.
You know,
bull.
those bulls are made for walking.
And that's just what they'll do.
One of these days, that bull is going to walk all over whatever's on that video.
Yeah, whoever's in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched it. It's actually pretty entertaining. I liked it. That dude just got up like, fuck that bull.
Man, fuck that
That
bull.
bull's a
man.
bitch.
That's some bullshit right there.
That's
bull.
a bullshit.
I tell you, you got that body, man. I don't know if you can see it all that good, but he gets it.
Oh,
right.
Bam. Oh, got trampled a little bit. He gets up. He's like, yeah, fuck you, bull.
Oh, that bull ain't. That wasn't
Fuck
shit. That wasn't nothing.
Yeah, right.
That wasn't shit. That bull didn't even hit him.
The fucker walked,
That's a calf, anyways. It's one of them bull calves.
Well, I don't care. It's still fucking 400 pounds.
I mean, it wouldn't feel good getting hit by one of those.
Not one bit. Hi, Emily. I take her kinda.
Okay, cool.
Hi, y'all.
That's crazy.
You're
What?
fucking crazy.
The fact that this worked is crazy to me.
What worked?
Oh, that was the same. Oh, that you got to
I
change
didn't
it?
change it. I didn't change anything.
It changed.
No, I know.
live
Now
for
I
me,
did.
though.
I did that. That's
I know.
easy. That should work.
Well, no, that was
No,
weird.
the fact that
it
we
changed
went
for me.
live, I didn't set it up.
Yeah.
We're so I thought maybe the old one disappeared or something.
Oh.
Like it's the same key.
We're just filming over the VHS tape.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah. You said it. It just like didn't click. And I'm actually looked at the name like last week for exclusive T 925. I'm like,
I didn't change anything. I just hit the thing and it shouldn't have worked, but it did. Because you have to put in there's
right.
keys you have to put in
Yeah,
to
codes.
pick up the stream and shit.
Right.
I didn't change any of it. It just fucking because we were talking. I was like,
And it
we're
just-
almost out of time. And
It left everything the same.
yeah, and it worked.
Wow.
Crazy. Maybe it's not as a big of a deal when you're not making any money.
All right. So YouTube said, "Fuck you." You guys.
And they don't
do
want
it.
us. They don't want us to have to work for it anymore.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like, nah, you're good.
So we don't care what you do.
Y'all just do whatever you want to do. Have at it. Have fun.
Shout out to Taylor Swift, man.
Shout out.
Shout out.
She stepped on more NFL fields this year than any NFL player's gonna.
Russo. If you guys aren't friends with Russo on Facebook, good congratulations.
Wow, what a dick.
But he did make a post about how annoyed he was at so much Taylor Swift coverage during the football game.
I mean, it was a little annoying. Every time that they went off the field with a camera, it was boom right there in the fucking sweet box with fucking. You liked how I said the sweet box?
Sweet
The
box.
sweet box
Is
with
that
Taylor
Taylor-
Swift. Yeah. The sweet
Oh,
box.
that's what
with
they were
Taylor.
filming? Damn.
Yeah, the
You
sweet.
should have called me. I'd have turned it on.
Well, maybe
Like
at
Taylor
the
Swift's sweet box is on NFL.
Oh, shit.
sweet box is on NFL.
And I got a sweet tooth. You know what I'm saying?
Dun-dun-dun. Get the old.
What do you think? I bet you think Taylor Swift's box is sweet.
No, it's probably nasty by now.
Explain your buy now.
I mean, think about all the sweat and tears and heartaches it's already had.
You tear out of your vagina, Paul.
Well, it could be. I mean, it's probably the tears of the broken-hearted men she's wrote a song about.
Yeah, they just fall into her lap when she's writing the lyrics.
Yes.
Yep.
From the-
It runs down the iPad that she's probably using.
I'm willing to bet money.
This dude looks so innocent.
He's got my attention.
Right.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm willing to bet money.
like that shit tastes like fucking the most delicious candy. Willy Wonka's been searching for that shit his whole
You
life.
think? I don't know.
Oh, I
man.
bet. Like you didn't even know something could taste that good.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
sugar coated cotton candy fucking.
It don't get
cream
wet until
balls
it's in
or
your
something
mouth.
like-
Cream balls.
I don't know.
How do you get talking about a vagina and then talking about sweet balls? Like,
I was
come
thinking.
on,
Sweet,
I was just
sweet.
thinking like candy, not
Sweet Swift balls.
not nutsack balls.
Only you
candy,
can ruin.
man.
Only you can ruin vagina
These balls
talk.
taste like
Talking
cotton
about
candy.
sweet
Oh,
balls.
sweaty, teary vagina's fine, but sweet, sugar-coated cotton candy balls is bad because the word balls, you're that homophobic that
No, I'm
I'm not
not.
putting balls in my mouth.
I'm not homophobic.
I don't care how delicious they are.
I'm not homophobic.
They're around. I don't want them.
But the fact that you had to bring balls into a vagina talk.
I'm just saying, I bet it's fucking.
I'd like to
I
bring
mean,
my
I'd rather
balls into
talk
a
about a
vagina.
sweaty old vagina because people sweat in certain crevices, and that's one of the crevices that do get a lot of sweat.
Yeah, but that
out.
thing's pampered. That's like, you know what I mean? That thing's been clean.
You think she takes care
There's
of it?
professionals that clean that. She probably has a vagina team, bro.
All I'm picturing
I just had
is
to
like
guess.
this is gonna be the video where like the people pull it up and like there's gonna be a question like, have you guys found the clitoris yet? You know they bleed out of that, right?
Bro, I
God.
just
oh
literally-
jeez,
I just had
there's sweat down there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, have you seen one lately?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh God.
all I
Once they
envisioned.
turn 21, it's gross.
All I envision is her like laying on a bed with her legs spread open, and like four people are just down there like patting it with like paper towels
She's in
or
a
like
makeup chair. She's at the stirrups.
a wet wipe, just patting it dry. Like, here you go, here you
It's
go.
like-
And then they got the little scent that they
They
stick in.
smooth it
and
out.
check.
They clean it up. They got lip gloss. That bitch has got lip gloss on.
What you never see in her walking down the hallway shots is the guy below the camera with the fucking blower, just making sure it doesn't get too hot as she's walking.
This motherfucker's down there with a 1-blade razor.
That's right.
Getting each hair that's fucking
What up,
coming
Tuck?
out.
Old school fucking baby powder pads. Just puffing it up.
You picked a hell of a time to comment,
Right,
Teresa.
Right.
Hell yeah.
What up, Teresa? God damn.
But you know, man, it's
Sweet box of Taylor Swift.
like I bet that motherfucker can whistle, bro.
The motherfucker comes out. It's like looking into the briefcase from Pulp Fiction. You pull them pants, and it's like,
He's still visualizing that thing whistling. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was like a little happier. Like, I don't know if it's going to be able to pick up in the mic. But
Oh, like some dwarf shit? Yeah, dwarf shit.
if it whistles, that means it's a little bit more blown out.
Whistle while you
That's
work.
the opposite of being
Oh, put
pampered.
your lips together and whistle.
That means that there's wind blowing through a hole. So if
little
you're walking,
tiny hole, though.
you're walking down a hallway.
It's a little tiny
and
happy
your
hole.
vagina is whistling. You just got
No.
blown out.
It's not just. No, it actually whistles.
You can hear it fucking cave.
It whistles because it's
Put your
clean.
ear up till you can hear the ocean.
I'm a hot dog looking for a
Oh,
hallway.
you're blowing now. It's not doing that. It's whistling on its own. It's magic, dude.
Oh, it's magic.
It's got it's lip gloss. My lip gloss is popping. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
she can physically do a Kegel and it closes and opens to her. Yeah, okay. It's like a it's like a second mouth.
You guys are turning me on. You better stop. The songs that thing can write.
How you think she hits
It's like
the high
a
notes?
second mouth with the softest lips ever. Oh my god!
But it's so funny though. I saw your post about dear NFL. You wrote a fucking motherfucker wrote a letter, signed it in blood and shit.
Now most
I will
people
stop
that,
watching your fucking sporting
I will
events.
boycott.
You
most
keep
people
showing Taylor.
that know me know that I do fuck around and just do fuckery shit like that. So
That's not the first I will boycott the NFL post that he
Well, then
made.
like
no, it's not.
an hour later, or not an hour later. I think maybe today, like the next
Clearly
day or
it's
something. I saw a fucking bunch of news articles about how the NFL set a new record in viewership because of Taylor Swift. Like
Yeah. The Swifties are a force.
like over 2 million more viewers than they've ever had because of those shots that you want to boycott for.
yeah.
I mean,
So you get 2 million,
No.
you lose 1.
You lose a rule.
Yeah.
You lose
I
a rule,
mean-
you gain 2 million Swifties.
I mean, I can deal without watching a Kansas City football game. Fuck, I can care less about it. There's other games that I can watch,
like I
I
said, I
hope
will
she shows
tune
up
in.
at those.
but
So look, because now you mentioned it off air about Ryan Reynolds.
I did think it was funny though.
So now you got the Swifties tuning in to see Taylor Swift. Well, now there's been rumors in the comic book world that Taylor Swift is going to play Dazzler, which is like a big X-Men character in Deadpool.
Is that
And
why
now-
they're all hanging out together?
And now they're like, oh look, it's fucking Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, and
they
Taylor.
all, yeah,
They're
they
like,
all were there.
Spoiler
too.
alert! Fucking, I guess the rumors might be true because they're all together. They're like, it takes a goddamn Kansas City football game to ruin the Marvel universe.
Emily, you've been listening to this show for how long, and you're just now asking what's
Bro,
wrong
we're
with
so
us?
wrong. She used words.
Right. She didn't even use an emoji this time.
As soon as she fucking visualized Taylor Swift's vagina whistling, she was like, "You motherfuckers, I can't even emoji no more."
Right.
I can't get the lip gloss lips out of there. Like,
Right,
that's-
right, the softest lips ever with lip gloss.
lip gloss.
The shiny lips.
Right?
Fucking gleaming.
That sounds like a Kim Kardashian makeup product. It's like, this is lip gloss for your vagina lips.
All right, you would figure that's been out. That wouldn't be out by now. Are your second set of lips a little
You know
chapped?
she's-
Just use this gloss.
My
Well,
lip
she's
gloss
in
is
the
popping.
new
My lip
American
gloss is
Horror
cool.
Story. Kim Kardashian.
American.
She gonna be in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
She's
already
in
did.
it. She's
It's
not
already a
bad.
thing, right?
She's not bad. I mean, she's been acting
she's
her
been
whole
act-
fucking life.
Right, she's been acting on the Kardashians for 20 fucking
Yeah,
seasons.
but she looks weird, man. Man.
She's always looked
Well, I
weird.
mean, I've loved Kim Kardashian, but like she's got this weird like thing going on with her face. It's
I'm
odd.
not a fan of hers.
I know there's a lot of people that aren't,
I mean,
but I think she's reached the point where the surgeries are going to start catching up. And like, you need to back up their share.
I don't care.
Calm
I
down.
don't say I don't care either way.
I think
But
it's
don't
a
get me
lot
wrong,
of
there's
Botox.
plenty of times I see photos of her. I'm like, God damn, I get it.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
don't get me wrong.
Sometimes I'm like, and
like
sometimes
that,
I'm
like
oh, I
that,
get
like
it.
the little bra and panty commercial, the naked. She's like, I normally don't wear underwear, but since this came out, I wear it all the time.
And you
now."
can see
And
her
I'm
lip.
like,
Can you see her lip gloss popping?
no. But I'm
There is
like,
a video that you can though.
Oh yeah, with Ray J. I've seen that.
Yeah,
there's a whole movie.
Yeah.
A whole
it's like
movie.
a 2-parter, man. It's like why is this
I definitely well I didn't I didn't care about that at all when it came out. I mean I can't remember when it was.
You guys did.
Somebody
she wasn't famous then.
Somebody compared her to a tooth. And I can't unsee it.
What?
I don't have the image, but it was like
What the fuck? How do you? How?
well, there was a whole thing. It was like the way it was like the way her body like went.
Like if you go like based on like what we grew up known as like a tooth, it had like two little legs and then a big fat body. Is that what you're telling me?
I shouldn't say things without having fucking evidence.
Yes, because I'm a little confused because she's not a bad looking girl, but I don't see what all the hype is with her shenanigans, but I get why people watch the show. I tried to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I watched like 2 episodes, and I was like, oh, I guess I can see why people tune into this shit.
You won't watch half the movies that we talk about because you think they're childish, but you tried to watch that?
Yeah, like fucking 10 years ago. There's a difference. I'm not going to watch dogs talking about humping and penis for
that shit was
an hour and a
funny,
half.
Though. You won't watch a funny movie.
I watched it. It just wasn't for me because they talked about penis.
What up, Joe?
And they talked about humping throughout the whole damn movie.
Did you find it?
I see a tooth.
So you see the tooth? And do you see the picture on the left
you're
with the
just
white
talking about
bikini?
her lower half.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was.
She's not even that like curvy anymore, I don't think.
No, she is.
That's a
Or
severely
she is in
edited.
the commercials.
That's
Now
what
the
it was.
bottom. Now she's probably right about the bottom. The bottom picture on the left. Not in the same row as the tooth. The
I
one
know which
below
one you
it.
meant, yeah.
That's probably what she more looks like these days. Her thighs, anyways.
Yeah, I don't remember. I should have saved it, but I don't save
But
things.
there was a time she did have some pretty big thighs and a big old booty. I mean, she
It was
still got
just
the booty.
funny.
but-
So like now I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's
There's also a lot of very exaggerated photos of her out there
Yeah.
with the thighs and stuff. That was one thing she bitched about. Is like, I got tired of having all my stuff being edited.
Yeah.
Like, she's so brave. She's so brave.
right. Oh yeah, you.
She's
of
a great
course,
businesswoman, though.
of
For real.
course you fuck with Kim Kardashian. She's like Trump's homie or whatever, right?
No,
Don't they
not
like-
at all.
I thought they hang out. They like go get people out of prison and shit when he was president.
No.
They were like homies, yeah.
Oh, you think you're thinking of Kanye?
They were homies too.
Well, everybody wanted to be Donald Trump's fucking homie up until he ran for president.
A lot of
Look
people.
at-
well, a lot of people
look
fuck
at-
with Kanye. until
Look
he
at
went
all.
out.
Listen to all the fucking
And then they cloned
songs.
him, so we don't have to worry about it
Listen
no
to
more.
all the fucking songs. Even Nelly wanted to be like Donald Trump. Fucking Puffy wanted to be like Donald Trump. Fucking Tupac wanted to be Donald Trump. I mean, they all wanted to
Mac
be
Miller
like
did
Donald
have
Trump.
the Donald Trump song.
It's true.
They all wanted to be Donald Trump until he became president. And then he became a racist somehow. Not sure how, but
They just wanted Donald Trump money.
Yeah.
That's what it was about.
They wanted to own Trump Towers.
good luck.
Trump in your butt, something like that. Isn't that how the song goes?
Well, I don't know why you think I like Trump. I'm a Biden supporter, bro.
How did you say that with a straight face?
I am. I voted for the man twice.
You sure
same-
went
in the same
3
election.
times? Yeah, you could. Yeah, they had to
Twice
go
in the
through the
same
line.
Twice in the same election.
Dude, I voted for him 46 times. Same election.
I mean, he's doing good for the country, man. The gas is up, fucking groceries is up. I don't mind more shit coming out of my taxes coming out of my check.
Please hold while Replicon Radio's experiencing technical difficulties.
I don't mind paying more for gas and groceries, dude. It's okay. Guy's doing a fine job.
I mean, whatever's better.
He learned how to ride a. He learned how to ride a
I
bicycle.
wish I had that as like a neon sign. That pumpkin.
Yeah.
He learned how.
That'd be dope.
He learned how to walk
Yeah.
upstairs.
Should find a place to make one.
I'm sure it would not be cheap.
It's the only man that I know that has expert or how do I professionalize the Roomba as a human. Dude, that's the only guy that I know that can act like a Roomba 100%.
Oh, are we still talking about Biden?
He's the best president.
I'm not
ever.
sure. He just said
I-
professionalize a Roomba as a human.
Yeah. And
Somebody write that down. Explain that to me again.
He professionalized.
You gotta
He's
fucking-
professionalized
He's
a
a professional.
Roomba.
He's a professional Roomba human.
So you're saying he's a vacuum cleaner that works all on its own?
No, he roams around like it.
Could just say he's a robot.
I can't say the guy sucks because I just said he's the best president, and I enjoy having him as the leader.
No, I think she's saying stop.
Stop.
Oh yeah, that's a hand over the face. Like, God damn it, stop.
I thought it was a swamp thing.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Looks like swamp thing to me.
You guys really sound like boomers.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's like, what the fuck is that symbol? I don't even like it. Want to cheese your bird?
I can't see it.
What cheese your birds? What is this? What does this even mean?
I sound like a boomer because I don't know what fucking swamp thing emojis are.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, well, I guess
I'm just saying that you always have trouble with the emojis.
They're so small.
It's not helping.
Well,
it's not helping.
Maybe I'm a boomer then. It's fine.
Just saying, you're like, I don't understand this new language, this new stuff going on.
I understand some of it.
I don't know what's going on.
He understands the smiley face.
Show me how to get to my bookmarks.
I mean, that's what I have, so it's kind of hard to see for me to see. It's bigger on his computer.
I get it with your old eyes. It's hard to see.
It's not bigger on my computer and my.
It's not bigger on mine either. I could just see it.
I mean, is it holding the hand out like that?
Yeah, it's got the hand out and it's the hand over the face.
I thought it was just like smoking a bong or something.
It was saying stop.
Emily, please keep sending the emojis. And I don't even think those are technically emojis. Those are just like little icons.
Oh,
wow.
I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know where the line begins and where it ends. Is emoji like fucking Kleenex? It's or like Q-tip.
What
Do
is
they
that?
own all the fucking little things?
I don't think emoji's a brand.
Yeah,
is that a SpongeBob SquarePants' uncle?
And it's him as Frankenstein.
That's awesome.
She's like deep into the emoji pages too.
Mm-hmm. She probably paid like $2 for like an app that gives you like every emoji.
I gotta go back and look.
I'm about to see if
that's a green. That's the green. It's a green version of them bricks from Mario, the big ones.
Oh, the slammers or whatever. I don't know the name.
You gotta run under them.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the castle.
Ow!
And they fucking. But it's a green version of that.
Are you sure that's
Why is everything green though?
Because it's Halloween.
Because it's Replicon's color.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking October, and we're doing a show on fucking 9/25, and it's October.
It's 10/2.
But we're doing the show for 9/25 tonight.
Yeah. I updated that a long time ago.
Oh. Well, how come it didn't update on my end?
Because your computer's not updated.
I don't know. It updated live for me.
Let me get out of it. Okay, now we're up to date.
You guys want to go see Twisted on Friday the 13th at Pops in Sauget, Illinois?
What is that, 2 weeks from now? Is that right?
11 days.
So next Friday. Mm-hmm. Is that next Friday?
And they just announced today what I told you guys 2 weeks ago. G-Mo Ski going to be in the building. Mm-hmm. You heard it here first, a long time ago.
G-Mo.
Maybe we were the ones that gave him the idea.
I was spilling. I mean, I already knew. It was just I don't know why they waited that long to announce it.
Grave Joe, you going? He says me when you said it, so I just asked him if he was going.
G-Mo Ski, Mr. Green.
Sorry for communicating with our listeners.
BT.
Do it again.
You need tickets? We got tickets, $25.
You weren't supposed to tell him there was a show.
Oh.
$25. Hit up Mr. Green.
My bad.
We'll get you in there. No fees. None of that shit.
My bad. I won't do it. Holla at your homies. Oh, God.
See what you did?
No, that's me, motherfucker.
I know, it's you.
I'm way the fuck over
Trying
here.
to start fights and shit.
Put the goddamn vibes in the air.
How am I starting? I ain't starting anything, motherfucker. You starting shit.
What'd you do?
Also, a week after that, at Misty Nights, Friday, October 20th, S.O.N., the newest artist on Long Live Evil.
S.O.N.
Legion in the building. Come out for the Monster Match Part 2. S.O.N., Apollo Exodus, AZ The Fall, and Mr. Green, 8-6 Family, Wasteland Warriors, Replicon Radio, and $100 prize for a costume contest. Come dressed up in your favorite costume, and you can win $100 just for fucking being dope.
Just for fucking
being dope.
Tigger, I believe I will be in the mother freaking building.
Just for being dope. Yeah.
So I will definitely see you guys. P may make it later. I don't know. Nobody knows. Oh no, he's got a show that night. Never mind, he ain't gonna make it.
I'll be there late.
Will you? Are you
That's
sure?
the plan.
Are you gonna be able to walk?
I mean, it depends
straight?
on how late it goes. The plan is I'll be there late.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what time things start, I might be there in time for Twisted, but that would probably be the only thing I'd be there in time for. And then to tear down. Twisted and tear down.
Tear down.
Tear down.
Pterodactyls.
So you guys better get out there and buy some merch and do all that stuff.
A boom, boom, boom. Let me say, way-oh,
Way-oh.
way-oh.
Well, I just want to get these things out of the way while we're here. Tomorrow night, our friend, your friend, everybody's friend, Jelly Roll, he's going to be live on The Tonight Show with
just
Jimmy
saw that.
Fallon. That'd be dope.
I just saw that.
That boy's doing big
I wish it was
things.
Kimmel instead of Fallon because Fallon's annoying.
I don't like either one of them, but
I've always fucked with Kimmel. I mean, I haven't watched it in a long time.
O'Fallon, Jimmy O'Fallon's the one that played in that Cab movie with Queen Latifah, right? Or is that the other one?
No clue, bro.
Somebody knows.
Jimmy Fallon was on SNL. and
But he
then-
played in movies, though, right?
Not really. I mean, I'm sure he's been in like small roles, but he's never been like in movies like that.
Now, Jimmy Kimmel's kind of like the fatter one, right?
Yeah.
Like, out of the two.
Wasn't
Yeah.
he on the Man Show
Okay.
or something?
Yeah, he was on the
Yeah,
Man
he was
Show.
on the Man Show.
Yeah. So it's O'Fallon is the one that I think was in the,
O'Fallon is a city. His name is Jimmy Fallon.
or Jimmy Fallon, whatever.
He's the
think,
guy that he fucking like stares at this like he's. They used to make fun of him on like Family Guy and shit because he like looks at the camera and it's like obnoxious. He always does like you probably see like shorts of him like singing with people,
He does. Yeah, he
doing
does.
impressions and shit.
Yeah, a lot with Ariana Grande.
yeah, he was in that movie with Queen Latifah,
Was it?
the taxi movie.
See, I was watching the Kim Kardashian and Ray J one. I didn't see the Queen Latifah Jimmy Fallon one.
Yeah, no,
That's pretty
this
good.
movie right here, bro.
That's pretty good.
You know, taxi.
I watched the Paris Hilton one too, but it was
No,
weird.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I know what you were talking about. I just couldn't think of the name.
Yeah,
The
taxi.
Paris Hilton one was weird because of the night vision. But it's all right.
You over here talking
like that
about
one, too.
pornos?
Yeah.
What up, the real freak?
And then also just announced the as well,
Mr. Green.
what some people on the internet call the annual Fuck Twisted show.
Fuck.
Violent J announced the October 30th Three-Headed Monsters Ball in Detroit, Michigan on Devil's Night.
I thought that was already announced.
Well, they're on tour right now as the Three-Headed Monster. This is the Three-Headed Monsters Ball.
Oh.
They added the word ball to it.
Oh,
And they're charging $66.50 instead of $15.
Well, because it's going to be all three of them.
Well, that's all three of them are on tour right now.
Yeah, but they're also going to be there.
But
again.
what you're going to get is an all-new terrifying show with the Three-Headed Monster.
See, they're going to be there.
Surprise performances and an
Are
after
you
party.
sure Jay's going to show up
There's an after party
He's been doing good.
with
Yeah.
a live. There's an after party
with live?
with live DJ sets from Violent J, Esham, and Ouija.
Okay, so they're going to be there too.
Not only are they going to perform, they're going to DJ at the after party.
Maybe
Now-
that's a lead-on sentence. Surprise performances by DJ Violent J.
Now, let me ask you this, though.
And you get a free mystery gift if you show up in full monster costume.
Let me ask you a question on
Hey,
that.
can of SpaghettiOs.
On the wording you just said, it's going to be a live DJ set. When the fuck is a DJ set not live?
Well,
They turn the knobs,
if
really.
it's pre-recorded, I guess.
I mean, that's probably. I mean, was he gonna just hit play? This is what song I want next. I mean, is
I
he,
don't know.
or is he gonna be actually
You
mixing?
do the sliders. You hit the knobs.
It's gonna be.
You got to put on a show. DJing anymore is like being a wrestler. You got to put on a show. Unless you're, there's like Mark. Fuck, I can't think of his name. Ribbit or something. I don't know. He does it live. He like makes the beats right
Shaq.
there. Well, Shaq is good. He does it. But yeah,
the fact that you guys just said Shaq is good.
he's a DJ.
He's like a killer DJ.
No,
DJ Diesel.
No. I don't mean anything bad by that, but I just.
I mean, we were where you were at until he kept being a DJ, and then now he's playing fucking festivals.
No.
and shit.
Like I said, I don't mean anything bad by that. I listen to music at work, and fucking his what the fuck song was that he had on
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah, the fucking I'm Superman or whatever.
Is that the one where he was like put in like a truck or something?
It was
he's
like
singing in the music video in the truck.
It was like a Shag Attack or something when he rapped.
Oh,
when he was a rapper, dude, I was
no.
like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" Like it brought me back to when I was like 10 years old again.
No, he's
This shit
just
is
a DJ.
Fucking awesome.
He has done a few tracks, but he's just a DJ.
They call me Diesel.
That's what's up, Emily.
But yeah, that's just going down Devil's Night, the same night as the Green Book show, the same night Twisted does their Fright Fest show every year.
I love Shaq, dude.
In Detroit,
fun.
Michigan.
The fucking Taxi movie was phenomenal. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It was actually pretty
That
good.
was a good one.
But I do got to say, shout out to the amazing Tom Wood for the dope ass artwork on
The
this
Amazing
flyer.
Jackal Sisters. Why would you think? What did they do? Oh, they hosted the float with us.
What are you talking about?
He said he had to get up to the Amazing Jackal Sisters. Oh, the Amazing Tom Wood float. What'd you say?
What the fuck?
You sounded like me. I get too
okay,
late for the program.
Yeah, I don't know. You said the Amazing who?
Tom Wood
Yeah.
for the amazing artwork on the flyer.
Oh. It looks a little blurry.
He was probably watching the one's timeline.
He
Little
must be.
reels.
What artwork are we
Shout out
talking
to
The
about?
artwork on the flyer for the three-headed monster ball.
You still have that up there?
Yep.
I thought you took it down.
Nope. Brand new artwork. So there you go. Tons of stuff going down, man. Yeah. I was going to say something else and I forgot when you started talking about things.
That's why you need to write things down. The Amazing Jackal Sisters.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
I didn't.
You brought it up.
And somehow changed into Tom Wood. I don't get it.
Yeah, you brought it up, Paul.
Apparently.
Oh, shit.
His brain's fried from going back to work, and he...
Fuck. Dude, I'm so fucking tired today. I didn't sleep at all last night.
Yeah.
Seattle just scored a touchdown, but they took it back, so there must have been a penalty, huh?
So how long until you got into your first fight at work? With management for not being able to live up to their expectations.
No, I'm doing a good job.
All right. So you made it.
I'm busting my ass.
Oh, yeah, we were placing bets on that last week.
Yeah.
You didn't get any fights?
No. Why
You
would
already
I?
told me somebody yelled at you.
Oh, he didn't yell. We always fuck around with each other. Well, it wasn't a fight. He came back the next day and was...
He went home.
Yeah.
No, he came back...
It wasn't a fight. That motherfucker left.
You get the fuck out of here.
No.
Came back the next day and apologized for not fighting with me.
No, he came back the next day and we're best buds. I mean,
Fuck yeah.
that's what we do at work.
Shout out to Best Buds.
If you can't talk shit and have a good time with one another at work, then you need to find a different fucking job.
Why are you making noise, bro?
If we got to turn that shit off, that's why.
No, I mean, I didn't get into it with nobody yet.
We figured one of the managers would have gotten onto you about some dumb shit.
No, they know better now. We've had
You straightened them out.
we've had our conversations, and that's all that needed to happen. And now we're they know how far they can push me, and I know how far I can push them. Not very far that they can push me because I'm
Not
there.
right now.
I'm there to help them get their bonuses, and if you don't like the way I'm doing my fucking job, then have somebody else fucking do it.
There you go. There you
But
go.
I'm very. I know my job very well, and I do my job very, very well. So
He does his job very gooder. He knows it.
Gooder.
He knows it good or well.
I do the gooders.
Y'all.
He does it good.
Ooh, what's that?
This is the Patreon shirt for next month.
Oh. Oh, look, spooky. I haven't seen it.
If you guys missed it,
I do. I
you guys
have
missed,
seen it. Never mind.
out on last month.
You've seen it already, like 18 times.
No, because my brain went to a different.
Right.
I thought it was.
You never saw it in real life.
I thought it was like a Freddy Krueger type skin. I was like, ooh, what?
Kind of looks like that.
I don't know why you got to take it out of the bag.
Well,
Why don't
that's
you just put the
folded.
flyer back up on the
Well, because I want people to see it,
He
man.
has it in house.
If you put a picture of them, they'll see it a lot better.
No, it's different.
It's the same.
He's
Here,
gonna put it on his.
show it.
I was gonna say he's gonna put it on his potato camera.
You show it on the
Right.
not potato camera. So for all the people, a bunch of people said they were going to sign up last month for last month's shirt, and they lied.
Of course.
So we're showing you this one's shirt by the awesome. You got part of it. I'm trying to remove me real quick. Massacre Media, formerly known as something else, but now it's Massacre Media. Super dope shirt. The only way to get that is to sign up for Patreon in the month of October. There you have it.
It ain't even on my fucking screen yet. Jesus.
Well, it's a big ass shirt because it's mine.
Here's your shirt. It's hard because like I feel like the camera's just zoomed in on me. I've been taking up the whole screen.
And I'm gonna do what Rue asked and put the fucking cartoon version up.
There it is. What up, cemetery girl?
Are your images okay? It's just my shit.
Are you listening to this at your fucking dance classes? What are you doing?
Dance. That's the missus.
Yes.
The missus.
So if she is listening to that dance class, hey
dance class.
Hello, dance class.
What kind of dances you doing?
Belly dance.
Take pictures of that.
Oh yeah.
Go live from there.
No, I'm sure she'll show everybody once she gets proficient at it.
I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about everybody else that's there.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want her to go?
There's got to be at least a handful of fucking hotties at belly dancing class, right?
Well, they haven't done belly dancing yet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll wait till the end of
You're
the class.
thinking of the ones that like do it professionally.
All right. Well, when the class is over, the last day of class, we should go to graduation. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Is there a dance class?
For
Replicon Radio Live from dance class graduation.
For level 1 class, there's a graduation. This is fucking... It's an extracurricular activity.
This dude needs to get out.
Well, you get ribbons for everything.
Yeah. He wants to hang a ribbon somewhere, that's for sure.
You're right.
You used to DJ in 1997? Well, bring it back, girl.
That
DJ Emoji.
That was Club 97, bro.
Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I was in high school.
You remember Club 97, don't you?
No. Is that on Disney Channel or something?
That's where all the cool people hung out at?
That was on TV, right?
No. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it was on TV or not.
What was it?
It was where all the cool people hung out at.
Oh. So you never been there either?
I ran that motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Now you catching on to my bullshit.
Yeah. It's me and you. Just me and you. It's cool.
So fucking hateful.
How about other stuff? You want to see it?
No,
Yes.
No, I don't.
Tony's
wanna
already
fucking
seen
see
it.
Oh, I
anything
did
you-
see those. I was excited about those.
I don't want to see nothing.
Well,
Yeah, sure you should.
I don't want to see.
There's
I don't
one.
care. I don't care what he has.
Look at that.
He's being so hateful today.
He is.
how am I being hateful? Here, show him. Pass it around. Super fresh, super dope stockings in real life living color. Look at him.
Did you put that on your penis?
I hope not.
I said pass it around.
What?
Take one down, pass
I
it
thought
around.
you wanted the people to see it.
I did.
Okay.
You had it. You were doing good. But I want Rue to see him too and touch him.
These are actually good material. Well, shout out to Vinny and his baby.
Happy birthday,
I didn't know the 15-year-old man dog was pregnant.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I want to see that motherfucker. Yeah, I want to see that motherfucker.
The Santa hat?
The pink one. I don't give a fuck about all the other ones. I want to see the pink one.
Fresh ass hat.
She is offering the services of her Chewini for the promotional pics for the stockings. You just put her in there.
Huh?
You put the Chihuahua in the stocking for the promotional pics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are dope.
Look at that fresh ass hat, Rue.
Hat, Bree.
That's dope.
They're so nicer than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Taylor Swift's on TV. Shh. Oh, there she is.
Oh, yeah.
It's an
I've seen
elevator full of
this.
Swifties.
I've seen the commercial.
Look at that.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be that shitty, like, weird texture material. But they're like full fucking cotton. They're
Like your
nice.
Santa suit,
Yeah, like that trash.
your
Exactly.
fucking felt.
No, I
That
know,
was
like
almost like plastic.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I thought it was gonna be like. Them little cheap ones that
Like
you get.
how our jackets were.
The only thing I wish,
Those are fine.
The fucking Beat It jackets were like, they felt like plastic.
Well, I thought
Oh,
they were
never
worse than
mind.
that.
Okay, I see.
But no, they turned out great. They fit on my head beautifully. I thought they were going to be small.
I wish it was on both sides.
I agree.
But other than that,
Agreed.
You'd probably fuck them up with the stitching.
I think it's
That's what I'm
and the
thinking,
image
yeah.
was so big too.
that's what I was
Probably
thinking.
needs to be a little smaller, maybe.
It looks good though. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be on both.
Yeah, I mean, you got the
Dope.
balls gonna be hanging and shit. They're
Yeah.
dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Bro, they fit so good. Like, you know how big my head is. Like,
Mm-hmm. It's matched with.
Like a bowling ball. This motherfucker got a head like a kickball.
Uh-huh.
can fucking pull. I can fucking. This motherfucker will go, dog. Like, what?
Look at that. Look at that. It's a ski cap.
It's a Santa hat, not a
You a hat with eyebrows, dog.
As soon as you just put it over your eyes, I'm like, fuck, here we go.
Oh, shit. But dude, I would say, but like my head's big. That motherfucker fits good. And it's It's like it feels like a beanie, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. Like I have Santa hats.
Like,
They
does it get
kind of
itchy?
annoy me.
Does it get itchy?
No, I mean I haven't worn it for like hours.
I mean, it probably would if you started sweating in it, but
But like I have Santa hats and shit. You know what I mean? I used to wear that twisted one all the time, and I had the one that I put the fucking dino thing on.
yeah.
And they don't fit right. They get fucking shitty. This thing's nice. Like I'm like nice.
Oh, they are nice.
Look like fucking. Yeah, I need matching pajamas so I can run through the streets and shit.
Need to get you some Replicon snow boots.
Ooh.
Hint,
Yeah.
hint.
But you guys can buy those soon.
Somebody playing asteroids again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Coming soon to a Replicon website near you. Probably have to order some to sell,
Yeah.
like to have on hand.
Well, now that we know what they're like.
Yeah, fresh ass fuck. That's the first time. We've never had these things before, so it's dope. New products,
It's
baby.
exciting. It's exciting.
It is exciting. I'm excited. I
I
was
know.
so excited to open them.
I know I'll be getting some.
Fuck yeah.
That's for sure.
Stockings and hats, baby. All for you. What else is going on? I don't know. Oh yeah, we're talking about Violent J. So he's been. Remember we talked a few weeks ago how he's been on a crazy
Vagina
fucking
J.
doing all kinds of fucking tours and appearances, and
He just did an interview with somebody. Who the fuck?
he's done a
was it?
bunch, right?
I mean, like, like the most recent one was
Neil
talking to
deGrasse.
some bitch or something, some gal.
Probably some bitch or some gal.
Well, it was a wrestling thing. I seen him do the little interview of the wrestling thing, but I thought he did like an actual interview after that.
I'm sure he did. And he's doing a bunch of stuff still with NWA Wrestling.
Yeah.
He's out on the 3-Headed Monster tour. They did fucking Riot Fest. And then people were freaking out because they canceled a show the other day.
Oh my god!
And nobody knew why. Well, the reason why is he was at Skankfest
Fucking skanks.
with the Legions of Skanks. But, bro, I'm not. So, if you were anyone, whoever you are, and you're out on tour, you've been fucking an artist for 30 years, yada, 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 you have to miss a show to go fucking hang out with Roseanne Barr and fucking, all these big celebrities and shit. And, like, that's a huge.
I'm going, bro. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm like,
sorry.
I was like, I wasn't even mad. Like, as soon as I saw Violent J sitting at the table with Roseanne, I was like, I wouldn't show up to that concert either. Like, he was out there. It's like him and Ishan were just out there, dude. Like they had him up on stage. Like, there's not a lot of footage of it because it was like a big ticketed event, and I think they're gonna edit shit and put it out in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
But I had like people there I didn't even know. Like homies hit me up like, holy shit, Violent J. I'm like, I want to see the Roseanne shit. Like Violent J said it. Like they're like, bro, it was so funny. He's like, why are you so batshit crazy? like on stage, like, oh, I was like, God, I can't wait to see Violent J and Roseanne interacting.
Right?
But
gonna
like
be
Dr.
great.
Drew was up there, the Legion of Skanks guys were up there, and I guess they do like a bunch of like live podcasts throughout this event. So he was like appearing on all these things, and then like him
Yeah.
and I can't remember the dude's name. Him and some dude from another show called The Creep Show, I think. He like
Shaggy and the Creep.
no.
Oh,
But he's one of the Legion of Skanks guys, and he like writes movies.
yeah.
So he started talking about big money thrusters, and he's like he agreed to like help him co-write it, and like.
Hell
Like
yeah.
they're getting into like
Yeah,
they're
let's
getting
do it.
into like actual big money thrusters, which they
Yeah.
want to do and finish. Obviously, I don't know what we're gonna do without Putin Stank, but
Well, you got new characters now. Let's take
Yeah.
They could just use AI.
yeah,
Use his
I'm
AI
sure
to
like they
get him in
died
there.
a horrible death. It'll be in the beginning. I'm sure they'll have like a Star Wars intro, because it's
Probably.
gonna be a space movie.
and then they'll
Putin
have
Stank were a bunch of bitches and died or some shit.
Yeah.
they'll have
They
Ouija
died
and
being
Hoodoo
bitches.
or somebody act like them,
Maybe. But yeah, I was just excited. Like that's so dope, man. Like
or to take that.
I
Or it's
can't
probably
even
going to be
mad.
something like they had to get into a time capsule or something to go into space, and then they missed the time capsule or something.
Right.
Something
Stop
silly.
sharing our ideas. They're gonna steal them.
Well, if I see it on the fucking movie, I'll know it'll be my idea.
Right. Yeah, you don't know if they steal. You don't know they're listening unless you give them something to listen to.
Right? They got to tune in. And,
Every once in a while, you
good
gotta
stuff.
slip it. You know what I mean? Slip them a good.
Yeah, so that's an easy write-in right there.
Like Bill Cosby.
Oh, slip
You
it,
gotta
just slip it
'em
in.
Good. You gotta slip 'em good.
She ain't even know it.
Zach Amico is the guy's name. Who was on? It's the Spook Show podcast.
Are you saying that right?
That
Amico,
that is a
A-I-C-O.
questionable name.
Zach Amico.
No, Spook Show. I would not agree to have that might be my
it.
podcast.
I mean, that's the
name.
name of their podcast.
I'm
Spook
just
Show
saying,
Podcast.
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, y'all just turn anything into racism. But I don't get it.
It sounds it. It's
So
just
then
gotta
you,
wo-
then
it's
you
just-
hate Halloween because people go around being all spooky. Then
Yeah, spooky and spook are two different words.
That's true.
And a lot of people don't just say spook.
but you can say that you got
You do.
spooked. It's just, I mean, I don't understand what you're talking about here. You must be the racist one that come up with all these racist slang terms, because I would never look at that as being racist.
I didn't make it a racist term.
Yeah, but
I just know what it means as a
you're the
racist
only,
term.
you're the only one that knew about it.
I mean, that just makes you ignorant.
That makes you.
I mean,
and that makes
that
you
just means
racist.
you don't know. That doesn't mean that it doesn't make it not racist.
Well, this is somebody else's podcast, and it's called the Spook Show Podcast. And the guy,
And I don't think
the
he's
guy is a
racist on
writer.
there.
I don't think he's racist. I've
Yeah.
never listened, but I assume he's not. And he's done many of other things, and yeah. So who knows? Maybe if someone else gets involved, we'll actually get big money thrusters.
You must hang around a lot of racist people that know that term.
Every Monday.
Damn, who you hanging out with on Monday? Because it ain't me.
Bro.
Nobody finds our humor funny. Fuck them.
That's why they tune in.
All right.
They're like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
Hey, I mean, if you can't.
It's like watching a car wreck. You can't turn away.
Right.
Oh, okay, this dude's done a bunch of shit though.
I mean, if you can't joke about things, I don't care if it's like people talking shit to one another. If you can't have a good time and joke around, and why you even live in life?
With the delay, they probably haven't even heard it yet.
Yeah, maybe not.
Libre has.
He's only directed a couple of things. He's written a couple like indies, but he's been featured in a whole bunch of like trauma movies and shit.
Ooh, so he's been around.
A lot of super low budget
Been
indie
around
shit.
the world.
But he's a guy. Yeah, man. He does things. So that's cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. To at least like get the motherfucker moving finally.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Shit they
if someone
talk
else
about
is a part of
forever.
it, it might actually
Take
like, hey,
off.
Jay, I wrote this, and he can fucking, changing something or editing something or
Right.
fucking
You put in the fillers and whatnot. Yeah.
coming up with a better idea, whatever. You know what I mean? You got the grinds. You get
For
the gears
sure.
grinding or whatever words I'm looking for.
For sure.
Brainstorm.
Yeah. It's easier to do things when
You get the
other people are
gears
helping. You know what I mean?
lubed up, start moving.
That's right.
Well, it's easier when you got somebody that can get
Leroy,
the
get
ball
out of here.
rolling.
Get out of here. We're bringing it back. That's what they call. What do they call people that work at a haunted house?
Actors. I mean, they do. They call them haunt actors.
No, I know.
Haunt actors.
But they could call them that.
They could. If that, if there wasn't a long history of that being a not good thing to say, it would be a perfect word for them.
Like, man, I went through there. There was a whole bunch of,
A whole bunch.
and they
of
got me.
them. They got me. They were spooky.
Man, they got me every time. They got me every single time.
We saw a bunch of them this weekend.
We did.
Saw a bunch of who?
Spooky actors.
Haunt actors.
Spooky actors, bro. We went to a haunted float trip, bro.
We did. A camping haunted float trip.
I heard all about this last week.
You heard about it?
Yeah.
We just did it.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, you knew we
talked
were
about,
going.
Yeah, you guys talked about going last week.
And you know what? We fucking
And we did it.
we fulfilled that prophecy.
We did it.
Good deal. How was the tent? How was Pete putting his tent together?
Good. I was proud of him. He only needed a little bit of help from one of the other guys, but I mean, he put most of it up.
Oh shit!
I
And he
you.
took it down.
Damn.
I just had to refold it, but other than that, it was.
Yeah, I couldn't get it back in the bag.
Oh, dude,
Wasn't
that bag was so
happening.
fucking small. Like, to his defense, they used a very undersized bag. Like, I had a problem getting it back in the bag.
You just gotta
Because,
get all
like,
the
the
air
fucking
out.
rain guard was the same size, girth size of the fucking tent. And it's like, that bag is not meant for those two things.
I mean, you just got to get all the air out.
But once I learned the
What-
one thing I was doing wrong, it was really fucking easy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tents are not really that hard to set up.
They
but
sure used
you
to
had,
be.
but you had a different style, from my understanding, from what you were explaining last week.
It's just a normal one that has the poles in it.
It's
It
still-
just
yeah.
didn't have a lot of poles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mine only had 2 poles.
yeah. He
I
had
had
a fucking
I had a
teepee.
teepee.
Well, one go from one end and then the
No,
other.
it went up in the inside.
Like a
it
triangle.
Pushed up at the top, and
It
then
was
you
Illuminati.
yeah.
Oh, no shit.
And then you extended the legs. You know, no, you extended the legs, put tension on it. You just
Yeah.
basically just tack it down. I mean, that's it. The hardest part was tacking it down because you had to walk around this big ass fucking
Right.
thing.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah, man. It was fun. We I don't know.
For a 12-year-old float, there was a lot of alcohol and drugs.
12-year-old.
Well, that's what Grape Joe says it is, because he doesn't like to have fun.
Oh, he went there.
No,
Oh,
he just thinks it's a child's float.
oh, it was so much
This is
fun.
coming from the guy that's dressed up like a pirate.
Fucking methed up, man.
And it was,
Honestly, I didn't know they did. I didn't know they were doing it for 12. They've been doing it for 12 years.
no,
Oh,
it wasn't that.
just being a hater.
Was there
He's being a hater.
was there a lot of kids? Because it is set up for families.
Not really.
I don't
what
think
you-
it is.
From what you guys explained last week,
So-
how it being like 8, 9-year-old.
So now that I've done
kids,
it, and someone would ask me what it was,
yeah,
I would be like, you know how you like go to Creepy World or whatever? Like it's creepy. It's that. You go to Creepy World, you pay the same fucking price you would pay to get in there.
yeah.
Except for afterward you get to fucking camp and party and drink all fucking night.
Yeah.
Like it's literally you pay to go to a haunted house, which is you do. It's a
Right.
fucking full-fledged, pretty long haunt.
Now, were you guys drinking through the haunted house?
Yeah.
Or whatever
Yeah,
you
there-
drink,
you
drink
can
and do-
you can bring this stuff.
Bring
with
whatever you can carry
Just not
is the
glass.
rule.
Yeah.
No backpacks or
You
what?
No, I had a
Backpacks.
backpack full of beer.
I had this cooler with me,
Okay.
full of beer. They just don't want to have glass on there, and they don't want you to have to lug around anything. So anything you can carry,
Yeah.
it's
But it's
fair
literally
game.
like, bro, it's like literally. Think about your time at like Creepy World.
Yeah.
Except for you get to bring a backpack full of beer, and you're allowed. You don't have to hide it.
yeah.
You're just hanging out drinking.
Right.
I had my the drink I made at the float. I had one of those and a backpack full of beer, just hanging out.
Yeah, I was kind of wanting to go when Tony was explaining it to P and I a while back, last year,
Yeah.
and then he asked us again. He messaged us about going this year, and I was like, I'd like to, but I don't know what kind of shape I'm going to be in with
You
my
wouldn't have
bag.
been able to do it if you
There's
had
a lot of walking.
a lot of walking.
Yeah,
But you don't feel it because you're drinking all the time.
right.
Yeah.
But
But
hopefully
if you're like
everything,
hurt, you would. Yeah. you-
hopefully everything's squared away, and I'll go next year.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think it'll be a good time.
Yeah. I had a great time.
I mean, I might just sleep in the car overnight.
Yeah, I haven't
instead
even
of a
talked to
tent,
him about
but-
how he felt about it.
Yeah,
I
we
wanted to
didn't, we
wait
didn't
till
speak
this.
on it at all.
Yeah, I wanted to wait till now.
Even though we were together.
Yeah, we rode back together.
right.
No, we didn't speak on our time.
Oh, and P was probably like,
No, he was awake.
Unfortunately, yeah, I was away.
He by the end of it, because we get up pretty early. Usually when the sun comes up, everybody starts rolling out of their tents. We start putting shit up, and usually, we try to be out there by like 10 or 11, and
yeah.
we're like rolling out at like 9:30.
Yeah.
And he just realized at what time it was. He was like,
Like
"What
we
the
packed
fuck?"
up. I tore the tent down. We packed all our shit up. We're in the truck driving home. And I was like, it's 9:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, you're not used
So
to being
what is
around
bu-
civilized people.
Well, no,
that
it was
got
hot. I would have
lives.
slept in. It was hot as fuck.
It was hot as fuck.
Yeah. Well, it
Hot.
was 90 on Saturday.
It was stupid. It was stupid. But
And what was it?
thankfully-
An hour away? You said
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
But thankfully,
yeah, so-
where we finally we set up. Usually, we kind of we have to do it in the middle of the field where it's flat because around the tree line there's too many campers.
Yeah.
But we were able to get a shade spot, so it wasn't as bad as I anticipated. But
It was still hot.
But when
Arrival was
Oh.
hot. Nighttime was fine.
Yeah.
nighttime was great. It actually got a little chilly.
Yeah, I
It
actually
got down to like
I actually used my
63
blanket.
or
And I didn't
something
think
like
I would.
that Saturday night. So
Yeah, I got up to pee and I was like, ooh. But yeah, in the morning, like the first couple hours was alright, but
it kind of felt good
It got
getting
hot
home
quick.
at 11 o'clock and still have a whole day to do whatever you wanted, wasn't it?
I mean, I still worked all day.
It was.
But
sad.
you wouldn't have been able to if you would have.
But I'll
stayed
tell you what,
longer.
the thing I was looking forward to was the goddamn buffet, and it didn't open till 11.
Yeah, so we did. We
Well,
yeah.
well.
That's what I was gonna tell Tony. I was like, obviously, I'd like.
Was that the buffet you hit from the float?
Yeah.
Same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's that same direction?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
it's like
talked to
30
him
minutes
about
past Rolla.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked to him on the way down there. I was like, "This is the one." You know, we pointed it
I was
out.
gonna
We
say,
were
so
going to do it
next
but-
year. You buffet before you go.
Yeah,
Get your belly full. You don't have to deal with being hungry when you get there, and hopefully it's a little cooler. And I would suggest staying.
yeah.
I would be a component in the vote for 2 nights.
2 nights.
One night is quick.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
Like-
well, yeah.
Like especially if you know what I mean. You got to set up. You got to set up camp, and then you go to fucking haunted house, and then you have a fun night of like hanging out. Especially when you're with strangers.
yeah,
Like I didn't know anybody except for Alex and Tony, so I'm like, you know what I mean. So we don't get to know each other until we're drinking,
Mhm.
and then it's fucking 10 o'clock at night. You've been awake since fucking 8 in the morning. It doesn't last that long.
Right.
nope.
You know what I mean? So then now you gotta go home. You gotta wake up in the heat and tear everything down. Like, let's do it. Let's go around 2.
Yeah,
Let's go around 2. Like
So what would you be a Friday, Saturday deal?
that's what I would suggest.
And then
Friday-
come
go
Friday,
back
Saturday.
through the haunted house again.
Yeah, you could do that,
Yeah,
Or you just camp out the
or
first
just
night?
camp. Like, cause
The first night and
They
then
didn't
Saturday
charge you
hit
for
up
that.
everything?
I think. I wonder if you could float during the day. I don't know.
like do an actual float
yeah,
trip.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
obviously they don't have people there floating during the day. But with it being 95 degrees, I wonder if they would let you
Like,
be
it's
on the
still
river.
that, yeah,
But, I
maybe.
mean, you could go to the river, I guess. You
Yeah.
know, if you wanted.
But yeah, man, it was. So we got, like I said, we got there. We set up. We chilled.
Kanga beat you. He just took the lead.
Did he? I figured he would.
I don't think you have anybody playing tonight.
No,
do
I
you?
don't. Mm-mm. That's why I said he's needed 4 points and had 3 players. I assume I'm gonna lose. But yeah, like I said, it was like I didn't know what to expect at all. But you know, we got
Right.
there, we just chilled. We had plenty of time until like the shit started because it didn't happen until nighttime.
Right.
Yeah, we tried to get there a little bit early so we can get a good spot, get
What
set
time
up.
did you
and-
guys end up getting there?
Well, check-in was like at
Like
3.
3:30.
It was
I
like
guess,
3 or 3:30,
Okay.
and because you can't get there too early because they're not open yet.
Right.
So, but yeah, we got there about 3:30 or so, and we were set up, within about a half hour, 45.
I didn't
minutes.
even go with them to the haunted house to the float.
Yeah, that was a twist.
You didn't do anything?
Nope,
I did it all.
He went with Bones.
I went with fucking Bones and 666.
We ran into them on the
2 hours away in the middle of nowhere. We're standing in line. All of a sudden, I hear somebody going, "Vicky P." I'm like, what the fuck? They're out there with fucking his family. Nobody knew each other was going to be there.
Yeah, and then they wound up getting on the thing behind on the.
I was on the thing.
behind
They're like,
us.
fucking come with us, come with us, come with us. And I was like, fuck it. I guess
Yeah,
I'm going with
I
them.
didn't even get to experience it with them.
I jumped off the hayride and rode with them.
Goes with what we talked about earlier.
That's what I was saying when he was saying, oh, they're best friends now.
Yeah,
You got a new best friend.
that's the reason why I said it.
I mean, I know you guys, we've all been friends.
My brain,
but
I
you
remember
are
sitting
best
there.
friends.
I'm sitting there
Yeah.
on this fucking hayride with my bag full of beer.
Like Bones is the one who was like, "You come off now,"
and I was like,
all right.
they're with like
That
fucking
dude's
like,
actually super
they're with like a bunch of 20-year-old
we get along
girls.
pretty good.
I'm with a bunch of fucking married couples. I'm like, I think I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys. But then we saw each other the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like they were far away. We were on the next
They were
hayride, and they
right.
hadn't even got on their boat yet.
So perfect. So by the time you got on
We
the
were right behind
hayride,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, they were the group behind us.
And then so like you take a hayride to the raft, right? And then they walk you
Now
on the
that's,
raft.
that's the haunted hayride part.
Yeah,
still
kind of.
too,
It's just
or-
It wasn't haunted. There wasn't anything. It
It's
was
just
just
Nobody
driving through the
jumping out
pitch black
scary.
woods. Yeah.
It's just chill. And then you get in the boat. So like, and there's people in the river.
Yeah.
Like that sneak up on you and shit. It was funny. Like they obviously he has a different experience than I did, but we had it was Bones' sister. I don't know, this girl. We're hanging, and she's fucking. You know how these kids are with their phones and shit. So she's like recording with the light on.
Ooh.
This dude gets this fucking chaluda, whatever. How you say that?
Yeah.
Chaluda. You know the fucking.
The tentacle face.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. He's like, no white light. No white light, and she's like, "Yeah," you know what I mean? Like, dude jumps on the boat, gets this close to her face, takes his mask off.
Yeah,
he's like, "I'm fucking serious. You're ruining it for everyone." I'm like, "No, you kind of are, bro. Like, you just like it was. You know what I mean? I get that you're mad, but it's like He was like, "Get ready to beat this 20-year-old girl up," and I'm like, like that shit was ridiculous. But,
yeah, you don't ever take your mask off and break character
took his
like that.
I was like, "Damn, bro."
Yeah, you don't do that.
I'm like, just yell at her once and move on.
Just be like, "Hey, put it down."
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what he could have done is like gotten close to the raft and been like, "Hey, seriously, no bright lights."
Yeah, him shit. He could have fucking knocked her off.
Like he didn't have to take his mask off or nothing. He didn't have to jump up on the fucking raft. He could have been like, "Hey, look, no, seriously, like no lights,
no recording,
just so you know, just put it away."
Yeah, they're pretty. I mean, it's in the rules. No flashlights. You know,
yeah.
Like people don't read.
Even in the corner.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to do that in a haunted house.
Yeah, you're not supposed to record.
No, but
even if it is in the woods or
maybe
on the
she
river,
was just using her flashlight though.
You're not supposed to do it. It ruins it.
Yeah. I get it, but maybe
he was
she
right,
was scared and
then he
wanted to
took
use
it too
her
far.
light.
Yeah,
you know like,
what up, Silver Stasher?
He was right, then she took it too far.
But people don't read the fucking rules. So hey, man, no. And
apparently they had problems there because when we first got there, they went on and on and on and on about do not hit the fucking actors.
Yeah,
like we even have issues with people fucking hitting. Like you get scared and you just punch them.
Don't do that. But that's every haunted house.
That
like,
but they were like on it. I know it's normally a rule, but I've never had someone like mention it several times.
And then have a sign on the door you have to walk through. But probably because
in most haunted houses you're not allowed to fucking drink.
Yeah,
you're just drinking freely there. It's got to be. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's been moments where.
That's why I don't go to haunted houses, because the first one I went to, I was like 17 years old. Motherfucker come around the corner and blah, and I fucking hit him.
I did that once in my whole life. One time.
They threw me the fuck out.
I did the same thing. I punched some dude in the arm.
Oh, I punched him in the face.
It was at Six Flags. Well, his shit came out the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was like a jump scare from hell. Sure. You know what I mean? Like, that's a wall, bro. How the fuck you just... And I was like, ah! You know what I mean? Like, and it was like literally like his fucking arm.
Yeah.
But other than that...
I mean,
it was good. Like, it was, dude, these people are like, you can't see them. They're like camouflage in the middle of a dark river. They jump out at you. We had more strangers on our boat, too. We ended up with two, like... I apologized to them like 300 times, but...
Our boat was packed.
But it was cool, man. And then you float. You go through the float. It's pretty short. It was even shorter than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I knew it was going to be short. And where does that take you? Well, did anything crazy happen on your raft?
No, we have a different experience because it's usually me and Andrew just arguing at each other about how to paddle, just the whole fucking time. Yeah. And this year we were on 10. It was great. It's a different experience.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I guess Bones and Mandy were paddling, and then the two strangers were paddling.
Yeah.
And then me and that girl were just hanging out in the middle. And she was getting yelled at, and I was just like, "You want another beer?" And then you go out to.
We ran over one of the fucking stop sign things.
Did you?
The poles that come up with the red light that says stop. We ran right the fuck.
I didn't know there was a stop.
Toward the end.
You probably ran over it. We were right behind you, so there was no stop.
Yeah, there was none because we hit that motherfucker. Because they were spinning us and shit.
That's funny.
Ours is a fun experience. We have fun. It's hilarious.
Yeah. All I remember is laughing. Like I don't remember details of.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
I don't remember the people really, except for the guy who took his mask off. But I know there was people. I just don't really remember
because it was like good this year.
We were just laughing and having a good time.
Like last year, they had some stuff in the water that kind of broke up. Like, oh, is that a person or is it not? Because they weren't all people, but you could see the people this year. They didn't.
I had a call. I remember because I was like, I think that's a person. I think that's a person.
So P out there trying to beat like somebody's ass.
I think that's a person. I think that's a person. And went all, and then finally he's like,
yeah.
I was like, I knew that was a goddamn person.
Yep.
So you out there trying to fight people? That dude that jumped on the raft, you try to beat him up?
No.
Nope.
No. You just sat there, let him yell at
I just watched the show. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He wasn't getting.
I mean, I did yell at him and say when he said you're ruining it for everyone. I was like, no, you are.
Yeah.
Like, you just fucking broke character. Now I know you're just a fucking douche. Or I'm sure I said something like that. I thought you were a fucking chaluda. Now you're just an asshole.
Right.
Like But yeah, so then you docked the boat, and that's where the maze was, right?
Yeah, that spits you out right into a cornfield.
Yeah, I figured the corn maze would probably be like one of the last things you do.
It was the
that'd
second
probably
thing.
take the longest.
No.
It wasn't really a corn maze; it's more of a corn path.
Well, like I said, a couple years ago, they made it a maze, and they had too many branch offs, and like we got stuck in it for like 2 or 3 hours.
I can see that because it's
It was
big.
yeah, and it's pitch black.
Well, we lost so we get to the what I thought was the end. After you go through that tunnel or whatever, that pipe,
Yeah.
and there's a little cemetery. Man, like I was just talking to Mandy.
Yeah.
Turn around, she's gone.
Well, she didn't have her wristband. That's probably why. When she went through again, like they cut your wristband off.
No, we hadn't made it that far yet.
Oh, well, that's kind of where that is. That cemetery leads into the house.
Yeah, we
and
hadn't
you
made it
could
there
walk
yet.
back to the campgrounds from there.
No, but we lost her in the corn maze.
Nice.
And I'm like, where the fuck did she go? I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's back there. And then everyone else kept going. And then next thing you hear is Bones and everybody else yelling. So no one knew where the fuck she was. Apparently she had dropped something and went back and didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
But she went the wrong way. So she was actually lost in the maze, not in the path.
Yeah.
It was fun. I was like kind of freaking out because at this point I'm pretty drunk.
Yeah.
This is pretty late in the evening now. And I'm like, okay.
It's a pitch black field.
Yeah, I'm just like, I got my phone out, like no bright light, but I'm like, man, dude.
It's one of them fields that it is in between two really thick tree lines. So like you're in like
what time was this?
probably about 11.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no
10:30. I'm not really sure. I know it was dark.
Yeah, it was.
And we were like one of the last groups to go through. Like they were, and there may have been another one, but I know that they were starting to thin out on people going.
But yeah, so and then she finally came back. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, I was actually afraid. Like, I thought you were just lost in the woods. Like, she was far enough away where she couldn't even hear anybody yelling for her.
The fucking Children of the Corn came out.
Yeah, like even the actors were like starting to worry. Like they're like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "I don't know where my fucking friend is, bro." Like, I don't want to get in your way of scaring people, because he's like banging on the thing and shit. I'm like, I was like, "Oh, people are coming." I like hide. I hid for him so he could still continue to scare folks. But I'm like, I don't, I don't want to fuck up anybody's good time, but I don't know where my fucking friend is.
But yeah, they made it to where it was better than last year, because last year it was just a straight through because they panicked because so many people got lost in it.
And there's people hidden in there too that would jump out of the fucking nothing and scare you.
Yeah, and so there was a few branch offs, but like for the most part, it was kind of linear.
And then I thought it was over.
Yeah,
like we went through all this. We get up and there's this fucking cemetery. I'm like, oh, this was cool. It's over. And they're like, you got to go this way. I'm like, oh, God, now we're going through an entire haunted house.
Yeah.
Like, it just started. I'm like, holy shit.
So what was the first thing you did?
The float.
The hayride, then the float.
So you went to the hayride, the float, then the haunted house, or
then the maze,
and then the haunted house?
You walk a little bit through the woods.
Yeah, there's like a little cemetery. Like, it's just no one in there. There's just like a creepy little walkthrough.
Yeah. There used to be, before you got to the haunted house, a little haunted house in the trailer where it was pitch black and it was like a maze of doors.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, and it was still there, but they didn't have it going.
Maybe they hadn't set it up yet or something.
Yeah, maybe. But that was fun.
And then there was a whole haunted house, like a full haunted house, like there's probably 50 actors in there.
Yeah, there was a whole thing.
Fucking crazy walkthroughs and the fucking, what do you guys call it? The COVID hall?
The fucking COVID tunnel?
Yeah.
Dude, I felt
I
so
would probably
bad.
still be there if it wasn't for Mandy.
I was
holding on her.
Oh, the COVID tunnel?
I didn't like that
Dude,
at all.
I hate the COVID tunnel. Get rid of the COVID tunnel.
What is it, roll?
No,
but there's one of those.
It's one of those where you walk through and the walls are inflated and it squeezes you and you got to squeeze basically out through the fucking...
Like you can't see nothing.
You can't.
Everything is touching you.
Everything is touching you. That's why I call it the COVID tunnel, because you got to walk through with your fucking arms so that way it's not on your face. And if you see one of those in the daytime, you just see the makeup smudges and all that shit.
Right.
That one stuck in there if it wasn't for her pulling me through.
That one, I mean, it's a pretty hard pressure. Imagine if you had a bubble here, and just actually pressing on you to where you can't even see through that. Like and you just got to walk through there basically kind of sideways. I mean, it's one way to go, but yeah.
There's like secret doors and shit. It was fun. It was
like,
a good haunted house.
Like it had so much pressure on it that when I hit it, it fucking knocked the drink out of my hand.
Yeah.
I spilled my whole.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm like in this, and I swear to God, if I wasn't holding her hand, I'd have just been like stuck in there. Like you're like, what? Because once you're in there, it's just darkness all around.
Somebody would have pushed you.
Well, eventually, yeah, I wouldn't have actually got, but it would have been. It's a little freaky.
Yeah.
You got to use some force to
Not like
push through
freaky
it.
freaky, but like scary freaky.
I could see that.
But it's good, man. It's like it's a legit haunted house. Like it's same as you went anywhere else. Like it's all put together. Fucking dope ass scenes, actors everywhere, people scaring you. There was like trap doors and secret doors, and
they were wrong ways, and
it was dope, man.
So you can get trapped in this motherfucker then.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
There'll be a group behind you eventually, and they'll knock you through.
Yeah, but if you go through like a trap door or whatever, wrong door, they like was it just in like a room and like, oh fuck, there's no way to go.
You gotta fucking
right
turn around. Or this door, there's a couple spots like that. I was like, oh shit, how the fuck? And then there's like one that was like. The door was the wall. You had to figure out how to fucking open it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm glad y'all are here.
Right.
Like I didn't think they were that put together. You
I'd have been camped out in this
you thought it was
the
a
whole
little bit more
time.
podunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, y'all got fucking cooler shit than the goddamn expensive spot by the house. But yeah, man, it was dope. And then so you go through all that and then you come out and you're basically like right by where the camping was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You walk back to your spot and fucking crack open another one and hang out. Everybody takes their shirts off and you have a good time.
Yep.
Everybody takes their shirts
off.
Yep,
shirts, pants off. You're going to have a good old time.
Yeah, I don't know what would have happened if I wasn't there, but they were there for a different kind of party. The Pineapple Express was about to happen. I don't know. But it's fun, man. I had a great time. But it's just short. It's you know what I mean? Like it's
now
just seems like the actual attraction part of it was fine. Like I said, it's just like because I know it costs $35 or more to go to the darkness or creepy world, which is what we paid for this.
Yeah.
And we got to camp and party all night.
Now, how many times can you go through it?
Once.
Once, because they give you a wristband, and then by the time you get to the haunted house, they cut it off.
Yeah, remember I asked him because I was like, "Oh, we should do it. We could just keep going."
That's how that's how I didn't get why Mandy was going again. I was like, "How are they going again, or were they just getting there to do it?"
But
I
think they just got there.
Oh, okay. I thought they were coming back. Okay.
No, they were just.
Man, Mandy ain't getting up, ain't gonna get nowhere early.
You're right.
I'm always late.
And of course, they were in a cabin.
Mr. Orange Spice Tank. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, they were like leaving that night. They were just there like to see his family.
Oh, they went back that night?
Yeah, they went. Yeah, because I was like, come fucking hang out with us. They're like, we're driving home. I was like, that's gay.
Yeah, she does that dumb shit all the time.
Well, I guess their family had the cabin, so they were just hanging out in the cabin, not sleeping in the cabin.
I mean, it is kind of nice when you want to go to fucking like Chicago or something for the night for a show and then turn around and come right back home.
I hate traveling before or after a show.
Yeah. Yeah, she used to do that.
I used to do it all the time.
I've been on trips over there.
We've all been on the same trip together.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that was perfect.
I would never do such a thing. That's terrible.
That's
someone else is
horrible idea.
Yeah. Y'all want to do that and just
drive
us all? Sure.
Even leaving the next day for the camp, it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. No.
Yeah,
but
that sucks.
everybody else is gonna. I'd want everybody to stay. You know, everybody. The one guy left at like 4 a.m. because like he had to go to work and shit. But he did that last year too.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I'd rather do that than not do it.
Yeah.
But if it's something planned, you know what I mean? Like if I want to go next year, other people want to go, I'd be like, let's just stay for 2 days.
Yeah.
Whether you do it again or not.
Alex specifically said when we got home, she's like, "Yeah, 1 day is enough."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you do 2 days, you got to pay the same.
If
price
you do the
twice.
thing again.
Yeah.
Well, what about camping?
I don't know.
I think you had to clarify it with them. Be like, hey, I'm going to be camping here for 2 days. They might make you buy 2 passes because the pass is part of the camping.
Right.
Like, I don't think you could pay specifically to camp while they're running the haunted house, but you'd have to clear it with them to see if you could stay because it's like an actual campground. They have little cabins and then they have a bunch of people with motorhomes and stuff like that.
Do they do this Friday night and Saturday or just Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would probably have to purchase.
Do they do it Sunday? I don't know.
I don't think
because we've always
I didn't
just
see
gone
that
for
on the
one day.
flyer. I think it just said Fridays and Saturdays in September. And
So you'd
October.
probably have to buy passes for both nights.
I would assume.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even so.
It is dope. Silver Stasher.
Or you just skip the haunted house the first night and keep your wristband on.
That is true. Yeah. But during the day, everybody clears out, so you just be the only.
There
tent
was still a lot of people. I mean, but mind you, we left at 9:30 in the morning. So
Yeah.
I say there was still a lot of people there when we left, but it was 9:30 in the morning. Because I was thinking that when we were leaving, I'm like, there's still a lot of people here still, not knowing it was that fucking early.
Yeah.
Like Jesus.
I
But it was
probably want to
fun,
just
though.
go down there on a Friday and then do it on a Saturday and then leave Sunday.
Yeah. See that? Yeah. That.
I mean, it's good for, if you want to get away for a night or whatever. It's something good
No,
to
it's still
do.
cool and it's not that far. It's just the whole concept of camping. And you know what I mean? Like
Setting everything
we
up,
had
tearing
truckfuls
everything
of
back down.
stuff. You know what I mean?
dude,
And we
we
took the
bar-
time to fucking set all this stuff up just to wake up and take it down. Like it's just like
Like, we packed light, and my entire car was absolutely stuffed. And then when we got there, we switched over to the truck my buddy has.
You drove and he drove?
No. I picked him up, and we went up to my buddy's house, which
Okay.
next year I think we're just going to meet at your house.
yeah.
Because it's all in the way. I had to basically go back up to North County. Anyway, my car was stuffed, and then we put it in this pickup truck, and like we had to ratchet strap the tonneau cover down. It wasn't that bad on the way back because we folded all of P's shit properly, so like we were able to make it a lot smaller. But yeah,
How much shit did he actually
he
bring?
didn't bring that much. But like he had
I mean,
the
it was
airbag
one
that wasn't
night.
folded. He had shit that wasn't like
What did you do?
Compa-
Just ball the bed up?
yeah.
It's the same thing I did on the way back. He's just lying. I put it in the bag. It's the exact same way it was before.
I know, and Andrew had to fucking
it's still the same way as
reposition
it is right now. Well, yeah, you reposition it because his shit was already packed.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the way it was folded. It was just we had everything.
We
at
spoke to
once.
him about that. He said that he had to
I will.
fucking repack your shit to get
I'll
it to
tell
fit
him.
properly.
I'm gonna tell you, hey guy, you didn't do that.
Yep.
I mean, what, he pulled it back out of the truck and put it back in?
I had to refold his tent. And he had
You
to,
did have to refold my.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have to refold. You had to.
He also
do
had
it.
like blankets and stuff that were just loose. They weren't in any bags or folded or anything like that. They were just wadded up.
They were folded nicely. The blanket was folded nicely and it had a towel and a jacket inside of it.
Anyway, we had more room when we went back.
There's a lot of stuff.
There was a
Well,
lot
no.
of stuff. Like
Because there's nothing you pack a cooler. You have all your shit in your cooler. You pack a tent. You pack a bed. Like you need
Pack
all
a
these
chair.
things, even if it's just for one night.
yeah.
Right.
You need almost the same amount of shit you need for one night as you need for fucking 4.
It's just how
Well,
cool,
yeah.
how full is your cooler going to be? I mean, really, you're not saving any space that much. Because I brought just one duffel bag. Plus, we had a tent and a gazebo. Because last year the fucking wasps were so goddamn bad. Alex is like, I'll be goddamned if I have to sit and be swarmed by fucking yellow jackets again. But we didn't pull that out because we were in the shade and the wasps weren't bad. The flies were though. The flies were fucking real bad.
Yeah.
He finally met a porta potty he was sketched out by.
Oh man, bro. Gathering and got shit on the porta potties out there.
No, and those were clean, like ish.
What were
The porta potties.
the graffiti fucking fly potties were clean?
They didn't have shit on the seats.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
it was all inside of it.
Yeah, the shit and piss was inside where it needed to be, but it didn't seem clean.
No, it was filthy. It
Yeah.
smelled.
I don't use them fucking
There was
things.
at least 17 generations of fly families in there.
Oh, especially the on Sunday, because I went in there in the morning and I was like, "There's like at least 80 flies."
Yeah, they were
in
bad.
there.
I'm going driving to a gas station. Fuck it.
But they have a cleaner bathroom.
Yeah, they have cleaner bathrooms. It's just the porta potty was cleaner. If I'm just gonna go pee, I'll just fucking hit that real quick.
I just
Yeah, it was
pee
daylight.
outside.
It was day. It was middle of the day.
Yeah, it was in
You
the
still
daytime.
get around it.
I mean, we were surrounded by campers,
Yeah,
and
we had,
everybody
there
was walking.
9 people in our fucking group.
Yeah, when it was nighttime, we would pee behind the trucks and all that stuff. But like, there was people behind us where we would go pee at.
What's up, fan page for the Cottonmouth Kings? Whoop, whoop.
KMK Ultra, also sup? How's
Hell
how's
yeah.
that going? The content for that.
Right. Shout out to Chucky
Diva.
Chuck.
Chucky Chuck.
Shout out to Chucky Chuck and Munchie.
Tax man.
That's right.
The tax man.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. We eventually made a fire. P tried to make a hot dog for 4 hours.
Fuck that thing.
Dude, I ain't never seen somebody cook a hot dog over a fire for like an hour, and it's still be
Cold.
What the was he drunk?
I mean, he was just holding it over that.
Yeah,
bitch.
but
Was he like
I didn't-
swaying though? Cause
The fucking hot dogs are like they were bigger than those you bought.
To be fair, we didn't have the world's biggest fucking fire. We only, I mean, it was kind of tiny.
8 hot dogs is a 2-pound package.
They were big fucking hot dogs.
yeah, because I get quarter-pound hot dogs.
These were all like almost the size of brats. I was like, Jesus Christ.
But I was like, it's the only food I brought. Since we're only gonna be there for one night, I was like, I can eat a few of these. I'm good. I'll survive.
Why didn't you stick it in the fire,
I did.
He did.
or was it over the fire?
Yes, both.
Yep.
And it's still.
Especially the second one. He was like, I'm going to go about this a different way. And he's just like in the fucking fire.
Is that the picture I seen with the s'mores and shit all like sitting on the fire?
That was the next morning.
Okay, but
That was Oreos and pineapple.
Yeah, that was Oreos.
that didn't work out either.
That was just the next morning. It was-
Yeah, he dumped the pineapple from
that was the
drink
rest of my
tonight.
pineapples from my
And
drink.
my Oreos,
gotcha.
there was only a handful, and they fell out. And one of my,
So what was wrong with the hot dog? Why wouldn't it cook?
I don't know.
I don't know. He ate
It's
it
too
though.
big. It's too big.
And I had like a DeWalt fan. You know, every once in a while, I'd point it at the fire and get it stoked up again. You know,
I held that motherfucker forever.
he did. It was funny. I was like, damn, you still hold
That's what I
that
said.
thing?
Next year, we're just gonna buffet on the way in, so that way we're full. Fuck it. Don't
And you
even
gotta
need-
take a shit right when you get there.
That's all right. If you do,
Hope shit's clean.
Well, the bathrooms are clean.
get
The
your drink on.
stalls are a little tiny though.
I don't know how you guys eat on a fucking full stomach. Like go to a buffet and then turn around and start drinking. There ain't no fucking way.
Well, I wouldn't eat till I'm fucking bursting at the seams. So yeah, that's why I don't go to buffets anymore because it's hard for me to get my money's worth unless it's like a Japanese buffet that has sushi where I can easily get my money. Because I don't eat a whole hell of a lot anymore
Right.
unless it's like my one meal of the day and I'm like, all right, shit, I haven't eaten all day and now I'm starving. But rarely that's the case.
Right. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we never even got s'mores. That is true.
I know. I even made it. I had brought them. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
make them.
I'm hungry.
I
right
kept
now.
all that shit. I'll
Yeah.
eat that shit right now.
Yeah, I'm hungry as shit right now.
And that was left over from not making them at the Tom Wood float.
Was that the vodka that you were talking about from the gatherings that you poured in your container?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
Why?
You were just talking about it, and I just didn't know it was a flavored vodka. I
Yeah,
thought it was like a
pomegranate.
normal fucking
No, I
vodka or
don't drink
something.
that shit.
Pomegranate.
That's right.
That's why I put pineapple in there.
He says it's pretty good. Did you try any
yeah.
of it? No. Yeah, you made it after I was gone.
Yeah, no, I tried it. It was good.
Good deal.
It would have.
He said it was good, and I was like, "Motherfucker, I know." How
For
you
me,
mix
I
it.
could not drink on that all night. Like that, no fucking way. I'd get halfway through and be like, "Son of a bitch, this is way too sweet."
I can see that.
Yeah, because it was like a really sweet juice, and I don't know what all he put in it. I know it was pomegranate vodka, pineapples, and I think he put Red Bull in there.
Yeah.
Bro, they had these things called blood bags that they were selling. They were like little tiny shots or drinks. One of them was called Nuclear Waste, and the other one was Swamp Water. They had a third one, but we didn't get it because they were selling it in the shop.
How much were they? Were they alcohol?
Yeah, they were alcohol.
Yeah, how much
they
were
just
they?
made them in house. Fuck, I don't. Do you remember how much? $12, 2 for $20.
That ain't bad. That ain't terrible. And how many ounces do you know?
Probably 8 ounce.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yeah, I mean it's more of a gimmick type thing. Like
Yeah.
here's like a little bit of a in between a shot and a drink.
They're hoping that you buy one to take back to show your friends.
Yeah, we did, and the nuclear waste one was really good, but the swamp water one surprisingly was not. It tasted like melted Great Value green popsicles. Like it was
Ugh.
super lime, and it wasn't that great. And so we get back to camp, and Alex wanted to. She was like, "Oh, we just need to mix them. It's fine. We just need to mix them." And
Yeah.
so we took the good one and made it shitty. And then then he hit. Let's see. Did he? I see him with a fucking thing of Jaeger, and he was like, he kind of insinuates like, and I was like, all right, cool. And I took a shot, and we only had like this much left in the cup after we'd been drinking on it, and I mean it was a tough drink. So I was like, it wasn't like strong or anything. It just didn't taste. It's not something I wanted to be drinking.
Right.
So I was like, I hate Jaeger, but maybe if I do a little splash, it might change the dynamic of this.
No.
Nope, made it worse. Tastes like Jaeger. Fucking disgusting. Follow up, my friends, they have a bucket of Fireball shots, and they're like, oh, anybody want Fireball? And I was like, you know what, here. And he handed me a Fireball shot, and I was like, you know what, maybe this will change the dynamic. If I added this fucking, nope, made it worse, only Fireball. Fuck. He fucking finally he was done with his Red Bull and shit like that. And he goes, "You want some Red Bull?" And there was like a little bit left in there. And I was like, "Fuck it, add it right to it." And it finally saved it. The Red Bull saved it. It actually made it taste good. But goddamn, that was a rough time of drinking that drink.
Yeah, there it is. Right.
Because I mean, that was when we were first starting the night. That was like the first drinks of the night. Yeah, because that was right after we got our wristbands. We came back. We were already set up. We started slowly drinking, and I was just so like. I mean, if it was at the end of the night, I would have just pounded it. It wouldn't have been that big a deal. But like that was like first drink of the day.
I feel like that first drink of the day, though, when you're getting something you don't know what it is, that's when you just open it up and slam it, get it over with, and then if it's actually good, you go in and buy another one.
Well, I mean, we were gonna do that, but like it progressively got worse.
Right.
Like I was like, god damn it.
Well, you guys were all splitting it.
No,
Or
it was
sharing?
I had one and Alex had one.
Okay,
and then we mixed it. And
That's
then,
what I'm like. Fuck it. Well, I don't know how this is gonna be, but we're buying.
Yeah, I didn't get them because I already had brought enough booze. I almost did. And I was like, what am I doing? I got a whole cooler.
we were just
You
like,
didn't want to spend the $12
because I already had a cooler full of liquor that I.
But it's
oh, here's the
it's
picture.
fun.
I didn't finish.
That's the swamp water, and then that's the nuclear waste down at the bottom. But they're just like little blood bags.
Yeah, it's a fun idea.
Yeah, and we were figuring, why not? Fuck it, let's just get them and be fun. We like to experience things. And
Yeah, it's cool. They're cool though.
yeah, the nuclear waste one, I'd definitely get again. That one tasted like juice. It was good.
Yeah, you remember? I don't know if we talked about it on the show last week or he just said it to me, but he was like, "It might be me and you because my friends don't really drink like that. It's like me and you are gonna be."
Oh, that is a sun hat.
They drink way worse than him.
Oh yeah, dude. We rolled up and they fucking popping bottles of champagne. Like you said, they got a bucket of Fireball. Who wants Fireball shots? I'm
Before
like,
you left?
no, like as soon as we got, like, once we got there. I'm like, this motherfucker was talking about we might be the only ones drinking. Like him and his wife might have been the soberest ones of the bunch.
Alex definitely was. Yeah.
But I was, you know what I mean? Like,
I
you
would-
don't know anybody, and they're like, they don't really drink like that. I'm like, I'm just gonna be the fucking asshole over here chugging beers all night.
Right.
But no, everybody was cool.
Instead, you were just the asshole.
We had
Yeah.
about 9 people total. I mean, it was a big group that we had.
I
with
thought
us.
it was just the 5 of you going.
No, they had friends. They had 2
So
couples
did I,
come. Yeah, there was 4 couples total, and then him.
And me.
Because he was like, oh, we're not really inviting anybody, but they invited somebody, like one guy who just got divorced or
No,
whatever.
Alex did that. That guy didn't show up. So like we invited other friends, but like
Yeah,
they
so
didn't show up.
I thought it was just the 4 EMP going.
No, because I said that they had another couple coming. I didn't know they had a second one coming as well. But I mean,
But they were cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
everyone
were
was
cool.
cool.
I hung out with the one couple last year, so I kind of knew them.
It was mainly just cool chicks and quiet dudes.
Yeah.
Thanks, hey, Merrill.
They all had like submissive boyfriends that didn't really say much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would just sit back and drink. And
Yeah, they were just chilling, and the girls were like, "Hey!" You know how girls are.
That's typical.
Yeah.
I mean, usually
it's
that's
cool.
how it goes. The girls are all yakety yakety yak, and the dudes are just like.
But their
"Yeah,
friends are
whatever."
cool. Like that old boy's funny.
Yeah.
He likes to make jokes and talk shit, which is cool.
Oh, he talks all the shit.
Yeah.
When I do it, I'm an asshole. But when somebody else does,
So
it,
I think
cool.
he's just better at it. Yeah.
I doubt it, but
There's like a fine line. Yeah. You can talk shit sometimes. It's cool. No,
I'll just start being dead serious from now on.
That's serious.
Don't do that.
Since I'm never funny, I'm just can't crack a joke. I just won't.
It's
crack
not even a witch's hat. I thought it was a witch's hat too, but it's not. It's like
It's a sun hat.
it's a wilderness hat.
Yeah, it's an adventuring sun hat.
An adventuring sun hat.
I was gonna correct him on that, but I kind of when you looked at the picture, it's like I can
It
see where
definitely
he
looks like it
gets
in the photo for sure.
I can see where he gets it, but
Well, when it was sitting in the car before you like opened it, I thought it was a witch's hat too.
yeah. I only knew that it wasn't because we talked about that hat last week, and he showed me a picture of it, so I knew what it was. Sounds like you guys had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I mean, I didn't expect to have a bad time. I just wasn't sure.
But you weren't expecting to have.
But it was fun.
You were expecting to have a good time, but you had a better time than what you expected.
Yeah, I guess. You just never know.
Especially with people that you don't know.
Like people that literally don't know.
Meeting for the first time, like, fuck.
Especially when I found out there was 6 of them instead of 2.
Right.
Like, Jesus Christ.
That changes the tone real quick.
But no, everybody was super cool.
That's good.
And then fucking you run into fucking your friends like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that was weird.
that was so weird, dude.
I could imagine.
I'm like, how the fuck is this possible? How the fuck? And like it's funny because we were supposed to go. Like we were about to get on the first. They come around for the hay rides.
Yeah.
So we were about to get on the thing, but since we had 9 people, I think they only had room for like 6. So we're like, we'll wait for the next one. So if we wouldn't have waited for the next one, we would have been on that hayride. We never would have saw fucking Mandy and Bones.
Right.
Yep.
Like it's just so fucking weird.
So were you on there with people you didn't know too, like on the float?
There was two. There was a couple, and then me, Mandy, Bones, and Bones' sister. So
they automatically fill those up. It doesn't matter if it's your group or not. They fill the boats up. And
yeah, we've had strangers on our boat before when it was just us 4.
Can you request not to? I mean,
if you have enough people,
like if you make a big deal about it, like I mean, if it's just 2 people, no, they put.
I mean, there was 4 of us, and then there was just a couple. So it was like, who cares? You know what I mean?
I mean, they're pretty much going to fill the boat.
I mean, with everything that's been going on in the world in the last 3 years with COVID and all that.
We're in the country.
COVID doesn't exist.
I understand.
We even said that the year like COVID was a thing, and we were like, yeah, no, COVID's not a thing down there.
But like being with strangers on your boat, like we don't know them, man, and we're very cautious with the way worlds are being today in this day and age. Can we not do that? Just we go and then they go after us,
right?
Because there are people that are stuck on not wanting to be around strangers because of COVID and whatnot.
And I'm sure if they, like I said, if you make a big deal about it, they'll do it. But, it's not something they want to do because they have a finite amount of boats.
Right.
They have a shuttle going back and forth, bringing the boats and stuff like that, but they still only have so many boats.
It still slows it down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Significantly. That's why they want to have at least 6 people in the boat.
There wasn't a lot. There was a lot of people there, but there wasn't a lot of people at the same time. That makes sense. Like,
no, I got you.
Like it wasn't.
It's a lot of people
it wasn't
at once,
empty.
but not a lot of people.
It wasn't empty, but it wasn't that big. It wasn't as big as like if I keep comparing it to like Creeper World, but there'd be way more people there.
Yeah.
Than there was at this. I mean, maybe because it's 2 hours away from the city.
I think it's just, and it's wide open too. Like there's a huge camping area.
No, for sure.
It sounds like it's something that's growing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many years they've been doing it, but
now you went last year.
I've been to several of them. Yeah.
The same place.
Yep.
Same one.
Yep.
So they've been doing it for quite some time. But have you noticed them gradually getting bigger?
Actually, yes. I was really impressed this year because they had a sketchy food truck guy that they're like, that's my cousin type thing. And I'm like, okay. I mean, they had decent food, I guess, but this year they had legit like food stands. They had 4 food stands.
See, I almost only probably because of the gathering, but I trust a food truck more than I do a stand.
These were legit food trucks. These were legit like actual.
I think of when you say food stand, I think like the gathering, like stationary, like they got their tents up, they got their grills behind the tent, and that's what I mean.
No, this is all in like food trailers, like food trucks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Most of them were like in big nice trailers.
Most of them food
like
trucks got pretty damn good food.
Yeah, well, we actually got one snow cone. I don't know if you saw Alex's picture, that big tall thing and that blue.
Yeah, I was wondering what the fuck that was.
That's a small pumpkin pie snow cone. Yeah. And that shit was delicious.
It looked like a fucking. It was
that was
huge.
small. We were like, what the fuck?
Holy
it was
fuck.
only a couple bucks too.
Well, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying for flavor and ice. Snow cones are usually fairly cheap. I mean,
yeah,
obviously they're going up with everything else.
And it had like whipped cream and stuff on it too. This shit was good.
Yeah, it looked fucking good.
Yeah. But yeah, I noticed significantly this year that I was like, okay, they're stepping it up, which is great.
Was that one of the what is it? The them little blue trucks that drive around that you can rent out for parties with the snow cones? I don't know if you
No.
ever see
No,
them.
no,
You've
no,
seen
no.
them.
No, this was actually actual snow.
Like
Like,
cone of gold or whatever.
Yeah, this is actually like a snow cone truck.
yeah, it was like something that you would see at like a food truck event or something like that.
Okay.
These were legit,
That's
like
cool.
companies that they had come in to do food service.
Gotcha. That makes it even better.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
and they sold, like he said, he bought those drinks. They had beer and shit in the fucking store you could buy.
So
like,
if you
like a
ran
little
out,
convenience store. Yeah.
yeah, it was cool.
They even had slot machines if you wanted to play that.
Yeah,
Oh, they got them everywhere down there.
Yeah,
and you could have paid extra to do the escape room and the axe throwing, which we didn't do.
which I don't even know if they had that running. Like I didn't see anybody over there doing it.
Probably nobody paid for it.
Yeah, probably.
That's it. It didn't seem like much for such an upcharge.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, the fact that you had to pay almost the same price for a regular escape room for like a 15-minute one. I didn't ask any details, but I know that when they first had it, it was like,
It's just a trailer.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
I-
I could just leave.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, like
If
the
I
axe,
jump hard enough,
I'll knock all the clues out.
the axe throwing, really, you only need like 20, 30 minutes. You don't need a whole hour.
Yeah, but
I
you're
don't
paying
need
for
any of
like
that.
the
I
whole
got
hour.
a campground full of booze.
Yeah,
I don't need any of that.
You're talking like a true alcoholic.
Yeah.
Hey.
I could have brought my own axe and threw it at a tree.
we had a
We're
tree.
in the fucking woods. Like
Well, you could have.
They were throwing.
I
a
gotta
football
get that
and
in bars and shit. Like it's something to do, something
Yeah.
to charge people extra for. It's
I
about
mean,
as
it's fun, but
not- yeah.
it's not. You don't need an hour's worth of fucking time.
no, hell no, and you don't need to pay fucking double what you're paying for the whole attraction to do it.
Mhm.
No, I went down there by Bobby's and done it down there, and it was like $20
Yeah,
a person, so it wasn't bad, and that was for an hour, and I was burnt out after
Yeah.
20 minutes.
It's just fun to have extra.
that's why. The one
options
time
and
I did it
things
with
to do.
Barbie, it was like 20. I didn't pay for it because it was at her spot,
Right.
But
Yeah, I just think they are too expensive.
even for free, I was like, okay, I figured out how to do it. I hit the thing. What do I do
well,
now?
hitting it and sticking is two different
Well,
things.
that's what I meant. Stick.
Stick the landing.
Yeah. I was like, that's fun. My shoulder hurts.
Mhm. But yeah, they even sell like cups and stuff that are done up, like that 13 Ghost cups that I have, that skinny blue one, bluish green
Yeah.
one. That I got that from the float
Oh,
last
flags.
year.
Fucking personal
Oh,
foul.
look at all those rich guys pushing the other rich guys because they're mad that the football didn't go where they wanted.
Oh, they're mad at someone
Foosball,
else.
baby.
They're all still going in.
But yeah, it was dope, man. I'll gladly do it again. The heat sucked,
We're gonna go later next year.
Um,
We said that last year too. But
but other than that,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make it to where we don't book up all of our fucking weekends in October because that's why we didn't go. Is that we had shit going on.
don't get me wrong. I was like tired,
Yeah.
and sleeping outside isn't the most comfortable thing, even if you have a bed.
Well, I was also coming. We were coming off of that was our third night in a row of partying.
Partying,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
But
we went
just
to
the idea
Suicide
of
Boys.
a weekend is more fun to me. Than,
Yeah. Oh
one
yeah.
night.
But we went to Suicide Boys on Friday, and then it was a struggle on coming down there on Saturday,
Yeah.
and then of course we took it to the house that night, and then the next morning I'm like, God damn it, like
And my bed was like half inflated.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ours, even though it was soft, it was firm. Like it was
Mhm.
weird. Like it was the Slumberjack one or whatever. I've never tried that brand, but it had an internal pump, and it didn't seem like it was going to get that hard. Like you could still kind of push down on it, and it had a soft top. And
Does that internal pump, does it kick on and off as it deflates?
no, it's not that fancy.
Oh.
You gotta hit the switch. That would be annoying as fuck. Just as
Be
dead
sleeping,
silent as like 4 or 5 in the
Sorry.
morning. It just
Yeah. Yeah, mine, I don't know why it does that. Even if you're at the float, like it'll fill it up, it'll be great,
yeah.
and then we come back that night, it's like half.
Well, because it stretches.
But it's just the first time. The rest of the weekend is usually fine.
Well, yeah, it stretches. You gotta always fill it up
Yeah.
after that first couple times.
Well, the heat has a lot. The air outside has a lot to do with
Yeah.
Yeah.
with it too.
So it was only like half fucking.
That's
It
the
was, it was comfortable. It was fill enough for me to not be laying on the ground, but
Yeah.
not enough for me to like go wake dude up and be like, "Take out the keys to your truck, bro."
Yeah, you should have fucking.
You should have fucked them.
fucking
But it's alright.
I heard Suicide Boys was fantastic.
yeah.
Well, this is coming from a kid that's never seen them before live.
Well, Sue,
just seen videos.
Alex loved the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little weird because it looked like underground rappers that were told the day before they were playing an arena, and then they didn't have their light show set up. They didn't work to the arena. Like it looked like I was watching underground rappers on the smallest stage, like at the pageant or something, rock the pageant.
Gotcha.
But then Suicide Boys came on, absolutely fucking annihilated.
How was Ghostman? Was he part of the underground rappers?
Yeah. Yeah,
Really?
I mean, Alex loved it though. That's why I made my status about rappers that turn into hard rock. I know that he's been like hard rock and like he's been doing that, but like I feel like I hate rappers that have live bands. I fucking hate it. It's terrible. It sounds horrible.
I think it makes the person rapping or singing, if you will, whatever you want to put it. I think it drowns them out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all I hear is the fucking cymbals of the drum that doesn't even sound like the fucking song.
And as cool as an artist might think that is, it really sucks for the fans.
Well, he wants to be heavy metal, so he does a lot of heavy metal songs with the band, but then he was also doing songs that we wanted to hear with the band. Eventually, he kicked the band off, and then it was just him. We were sitting in a kind of weird spot that they were only looking forward and not over at us, and even though they had the two things. So they were all just playing right to the pit.
Yeah, I've seen videos. A buddy of mine at work, he took all kinds of videos, and he said he had the time of his life. He said it was fucking awesome, and he had a great time. But again, I do believe that this was his first time of seeing them.
Alex had a great time. We came in on City Morgue. We didn't see if I don't even know if Ramirez was there or not. I mean, I heard that there was two people that went on before Suicide Boys or City Morgue, so. Maybe we did miss him, and that sucks because I wanted to see him.
Yeah.
But no. I mean they rocked it. The setting was weird for me because of how I didn't feel like I was watching an arena show because especially the ones before Suicide Boys, like the lights weren't going above the fucking first level. Like
the way they had it set up.
Yeah, it seemed like they wanted the big show to be Suicide Boys, and it was. They had all their lights going and stuff like that, and they had lasers and shit like that.
You got to do that for everybody.
Fucking laser beams.
Fucking laser beams. But like I mean, maybe I was just being too critical. It just gave me weird vibes while watching them.
That's what I mean. I know you've seen them numerous of times, and you're a fan of them. And I figured that you would probably be a little more critical than old boy at work.
But. To that being said, I mean, Ghostman, he always kills it. I mean, he's always been professional. He does his music and stuff like that, and like he does what you want him to do. City Morgue actually was out there rocking it. They weren't doing their backtracks. They were performing like they were performing in an arena. I know that contradicts what I just said, but like as far as their just personal performances, they were actually rapping and they were doing that shit. So they weren't doing backtracks and. All that shit. But like I said, when Suicide Boys came on, they put off such a great energy. Like they,
I heard they were interacting with the crowd a lot more than they usually do.
Oh yeah. I lost my voice and my mind over the bananas in the crowd because they had people walking around in a banana suit. And this is in their Enterprise Center, so like you see the people, and I was like, bananas. And eventually, Suicide Boys were like, "Is there fucking bananas in the crowd? You get in the pit right now." And there was like 5 bananas in a huge circle pit just running around for a song. You just see the fucking banana suits bouncing and shit. And I was like, "Yes, bananas!" Alex said I was the drunk, obnoxious guy nobody wants in their section. And I was like, "Yeah, but there was fucking bananas, okay?" Yeah. But yeah, they were interacting with the crowd. They seemed like they were having a good time because I think they're both sober now. Yeah. And like, because it got bad. Like Ruby was able to hold it together for a while, but like Scrim, he had to get sober. Like he got fucked up. He wasn't doing his shows right, and you could tell he wasn't putting off a good vibe. But like they looked like they were having so much fun, just bouncing around on stage, killing it, and they put it down. They definitely. They were rocking it. It was like a proud moment for me. Like looking at them rocking a fucking arena,
right?
Like because I was there when they had fucking 80 people in the crowd,
right?
Like where I was able to actually almost talk to them. I talked to their manager, got their manager's number, trying to get them on the show, but they immediately blew up right after that. So I was like, yeah, that never happened.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember.
I came across his number the other day on the phone. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that in there.
Should try hitting
Hey,
him
man.
up. You never know.
Remember me?
Yeah, hey guy.
Remember me? Our show is worse than it used to be. Would you like to be on it now?
Yep.
I don't think it's worse than it used to be. I think it's actually better than it used to be.
I meant quality-wise.
It's the same.
Huh?
It's the same.
It's a me.
Oh, it's better because they could see us now.
Mario.
Whether you like it or not, it's a fucking dinosaur. It's better. At least it's a somewhat of an upgrade.
We're getting there.
Even though it sucks and it looks like we're doing a podcast in fucking 2008, but you know, whatever.
I mean, we are.
It's like we're doing a podcast in
The
somebody's
equipment's from
fucking
2008.
living room.
Well, that's a good thing. That's what it looks like because that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a good time. I was able to get my buddies down, or my buddy and his girl down with us because our entire row, there was like 15 seats or so, and like our entire specific row was empty. And so like the lady that was just checking, I was like, bro, here's the fucking tickets. Just poop, here you go. Just come on down, and we were able to just enjoy the show because they were up in nosebleeds. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to get the lady to talk to work and get the suite for that.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, if they ask you about Suicide Boys, you fucking take them fucking tickets.
I think you would have liked their show, for sure.
I mean, I seen them at the Gathering, but it was at the Gathering, so I kind of really didn't pay a whole lot of attention just because there was a lot of stuff going on where we were standing at the time.
Yeah.
And because I really didn't know who the hell they were, so I didn't pay a whole lot of
There's a
attention.
lot of juggling
as well.
going on.
Yeah. But like I said before, like they were having their stage performance was hit or miss with them for a while. But now I guess that they're at the caliber that they're at now, selling out fucking arenas. Like, okay, they
need to hit.
They clearly, stepped it up. I mean, but
Well,
like I said, getting sober helped a lot with that. That now they're able to out there and they're not fighting with each other. They're out there having fun.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it actually, like, I mean, think about the first time that people started to recognize us outside of the show. It's kind of like, oh, why do you give a fuck who I,
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's how they were, so they were like, fuck it. But now they're starting to like, oh shit, like we really have fans. We have people that actually like us. Maybe we should interact with them a little more on stage. And so they started feeling a little more comfortable, maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were interacting a lot more than they ever have with the crowd.
That's what he was saying, because I remember talking with you about them, and you're like, nah, they really just get up there and do their shit, and then they get down, and that's it.
Yep.
And I was kind of telling him that, and I was like, we'll see what happens. And then he came into work today and came right up to me, and he's like, oh my God, dude, I had the time of my life, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, that's cool, man. He's like, oh, they were interacting with the crowd and shit. Like, dude, they're like, it was the best show I've ever seen. I'm like, that's cool. I'm glad you got your first experience watching. You got
was a good one.
Yeah, you got that experience that I got for the first time that I've seen like ICP or somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely was like, that's the first time I've seen them using lights, backdrops, videos, screens, and all that shit.
Oh, they went all out on that.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah. And
I think
they utilized the whole stage. Like I mean, even though there wasn't a whole lot, it just had the raised DJ booth, but they had staircases. They would sing songs sitting on the staircases. Yeah. They were going back and forth. They were looking at everybody. They were looking at all the different sections while they were singing. They were the only ones that interacted with both sides, like the sides,
right.
Because the other artists were just straight in the fucking middle, right there in the pit, right in the fucking middle. Not every fucking body else, you know. And like we were right there. I mean, you saw the pictures of how close we were.
Yeah.
Not even one.
I'll tell you what, on this tour, St. Louis will probably be the best show on this fucking tour. There was a lot of fucking people there.
They were trying. Oh yeah, there was. I think it was almost a sold out show.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy just seeing the amount of people that were there.
It was like 20 or 30,000 that were there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To think about that.
Yeah, I mean the seats were full all the way up to the rafters.
I mean, I know they've been around for a while, but for them to have that kind of success.
I mean, this is still big for even how big they were. They were huge, but like this is still big for even how big they were. I mean, but I mean,
Right,
you got heavy hitters like Ghostman on there, City Morgue, Ramirez. I mean, it was such a high caliber lineup that, yeah, I'm not shocked that they're selling out arenas on it because, I mean, those are some high hit, like, you know, high caliber names.
Yeah. Like, you take all that into consideration with everybody that they had on. And with as big as this show was, for them to even do it, because I remember you talking about how they played the pageant, and that was a pretty big show for them. Then they then they had to go to the amphitheater and play out there.
Mm-hmm. I didn't go to that one, I don't think.
And then that was like maybe not as big, but it was obviously bigger than the pageant. So then they're like, well, fuck, dude, we got all these fucking people. Mm-hmm. We got to have to try something else.
Oh, yeah.
So for them to have that, you know, kind of caliber of a lineup, and then being able to sell out a fucking arena.
Yeah.
A big arena. Not like, I'm not talking like the St. Charles Arena. Like, we're talking about where the Blues fucking play hockey at, selling that motherfucker out.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you look at artists like Violent J, who sells $100 tickets for some one-off shows. He couldn't even book
And these
that.
tickets, well, my tickets weren't cheap. Like,
no, those tickets are not cheap at all.
No.
I did look at some of the pricings on them, and no, they're not cheap. Like floor seats were like $500, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, thankfully I didn't pay that much, but still, they were not cheap. Because I was in the first section right out. Like, I was eye level with the stage. I mean, I was probably. Maybe
you were probably what floor? So second tier, first tier up in the seats.
We were in row J, and I think it starts at A. So however many that is.
On what section?
118.
Yeah, so you're on the lower level.
Yeah, we were. The boards weren't too far from us.
Yeah.
But that's the best seats for me. I wish I would have went another section over because I didn't know they were gonna be only looking one fucking direction.
Right.
But.
So if you take where you're sitting at, so 118, like if you're facing the stage, is off to the right.
They basically had the stage on one of the end zones where the goals go, and then they had like the back half.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the goal, like the hockey net would be down here, the other hockey net's here. Mm-hmm. The stage was where the one would be.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you actually take that,
and they basically cut off the arch of the back of the arena.
Yeah.
And we were right there, pretty much side stage.
Okay, so where I was for the Turnpike Troubadours, if you look to see the boards on this side of the stage, like looking directly at it, I was literally behind where the goal would be. Up in the PNC suite box.
So behind the stage, that sucks.
No, it was like the stage was in front of me.
Oh, so you were looking down over the ice.
Yeah, so like the goal, like the other goal that would be there, not where the stage is, but in front of the stage, like on the other side, like other end. Basically, you go up one tier and then the PNC box, and boom, like it was right there.
But that's so far.
You would think so, but it's
far.
It's not that far. It looks far.
That's why I refuse to go to anywhere that's a big arena and not get good seats. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in the rafters and looking at a fucking pea-sized thing. I don't want to do that.
No, you got those. So where you were at is the first tier.
Yeah.
Then they have the boxes.
Oh, okay.
And that's where we were, right in the boxes.
Yeah, but you were on the other side of the arena.
Yeah, but the stage was directly in front of us, center stage, dude. Yeah. I mean, I could tell you exactly what the fuck they were wearing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It looks like it looks far until you're sitting there and like looking. Like if you're sitting at a hockey game, that's probably the best seat in the house.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure, because they're using the whole fucking floor. That's a good seat.
But I mean, you had the stage like literally right in front of us.
Yeah.
And like the sound was just immaculate. Now
I believe it sounded acoustically great back there for sure.
Now put yourself in front of the stage. Like front row, 10 rows back, however you want to put it, the sound's not going to sound all that good.
No, that's another thing I didn't even mention. That for me, the openers, it wasn't that loud. Like I was all like, usually I want to put in earplugs, and I was almost like, I wish it would turn it up a little bit. Like
to where you guys could have a conversation sitting there.
Oh yeah, we had conversation then, but like
without yelling over each other.
Well, no, I wanted them to turn it up. It would seem quiet.
Right, but you guys were. It felt quiet enough to where you guys could have actually like sit here and have a conversation without yelling.
Yeah, absolutely.
That. If I'm at a show, I want to be at the show.
Yep.
I don't want background music and we're sitting here having a conversation.
Yeah. And usually I don't like it being like blaringly loud, but I mean, I was like, I kind of want to turn up a little bit.
Well, you want to
I
hear?
want to rock out here.
Turn it up.
Right.
Want to turn it up, Brits. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up, bitch.
That's dope, though. I'm glad that it was a decent show, and I'm glad it wasn't like. I'm glad that you enjoyed going, because I think the last one you went to was the pageant, and that you didn't. I don't think you did go to the one at Riverport.
I didn't go to the one at the amphitheater. The last one I went to, I think, was City Morgue at the pageant, and that was fucking terrible.
Yeah, so I'm glad you enjoyed this one.
Yeah, they did their job this time. Thank you.
Right.
Sorry, Merle. I was playing with dinosaurs.
No, that's good though. I'm glad that everything worked out, and I'm glad that they're getting a recognition, and well, they've gotten a recognition, obviously, with the ticket sales, but
they even had fire. I forgot about that. They had pyrotechnics.
Oh yeah,
that was one of my favorite parts of their show, because like we were so close we could feel the heat.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's awesome. You're part of the show.
Like I know it's an ice rink, and we ain't got no ice right now, but goddamn, it's a little chilly in here.
Fire.
Did you notice that it being a little chilly in there?
That's every time you go in there. It is. But it's a nice temperature in there though. Usually.
Oh yeah.
No.
I mean, they ain't even got no ice in there. They take all the. I mean, the ice is fucking completely gone. It's not like it's a refrigerator that they just cover up. No, it's gone.
I forgot to tell you that when we got there and we found our section where we were supposed to go in at, they had it roped off, and I was like, I don't know, maybe it's a special section. So like, I went to go under it, and some big fucking security guard came out. He's like, it's fucking closed. And I was like, but why? And he goes, because it is. I was like,
you fucked him up when you said the why.
Yeah, Alex, of course, was like, shut up. I'm like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Like, that's our section. He's like, you go over there. And I had to go like one section back, and I'm like, that's dumb. I had to go back over. Like, I was like, why is this closed? I just wanted to know why it was closed. Like, this is just a hallway. It's not like it goes to the fucking locker room.
Right.
Like, why is it closed?
Well,
he was mad.
You get some of them security guards down there that act like they're fucking police officers, and they have more right than anybody else, and they're big and bad because they have a little security badge.
Mm-hmm. This guy looks like he looked like one of those fucking contractor bouncers.
Right. I know a couple of them.
You calm down there, chief.
Contractor bouncers.
They try so hard to be a cop, and they're just hired security.
I try so hard.
But yeah, I fucked him up with that. I even fucked Alex up with that.
But why?
Because I was like, but why? And there was a bunch of people right there looking at it, and they were all just like...
And they were just as confused as you were.
Yeah, I was like, why?
And then finally somebody's going to ask the question on
why
is it closed?
It's like, bitch, my seats are in there. Why can't I go in
Why was
there?
it closed?
Yeah, why? Because it was closed. That's why. That's the fucking reason I got.
He just said, you got to go down here.
Yeah, and he was saying it with such ferocity. I was like, I don't want to fuck with you right now. I got a buzz going. This is fine.
So was your section changed? Like, say, like 118 was here where you're supposed to enter, but since that was closed, they moved like section 118 up here.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, it was the same thing. Like we just had to go in 117 and then just walk over to 118.
Because when you go in there, they have all the sections painted on the fucking back walls.
Yeah.
So basically, they moved the section over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, fuck you. No, I didn't pay for this section. I paid for that section.
Yeah, I think it was one of those that had like two entrances for it, and we just basically. It's not like we had to really go far. It was right there, but I mean, still, it was like, why? And because that was just one of them questions where somebody's all riled up and you just ask a logical fucking question. They're just like, fuck you! Just shut up. Go do what I say. It's like. All right, I guess.
I don't want to do what you said, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was having a good time. I was like, I don't feel like dealing with this. It's like, whatever.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it ain't that serious, but
yeah,
it does suck when you've been there before and you already know where the fuck you're going, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, you can't go there this time.
Yeah,
can't do it. Can't do it. Not allowed.
What do you got here? I ain't bringing none of this shit with me. Fuck you, Pete.
Oh, I remember this one. I thought we talked about this.
I'm going to bring 4 things.
We didn't do this one.
Obviously, I'm going to bring a fucking boat so I can get the fuck out of there.
That's what I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, Really? Because you see something like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. You're like, oh, wait, there's a goddamn boat?
Right.
Like, what?
I'm bringing a Walmart.
I don't think that's on there.
It was a joke for what you were just saying.
I'm stranded on a.
No, but there is a boat on
I
there.
know there's a boat on there.
I'm gonna take the boat, the flare gun, and that's all I need.
Oh, I can choose 4? Oh,
Yeah.
this one's way better than one I put up.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Obviously, a knife, first aid kit.
For what? I'm gonna take a boat and a flare gun. I'm good. I'm off. I'm gonna go out, see, shoot the flare gun. When I see a boat coming by, I'm gonna keep going as far as I can. And when I see another ship or a boat, I'm gonna hit that flare gun and I'm rescuing.
You're only going to last a few days in that boat. If you don't have any way to purify the water and to get food and all that, you cook your food, all that shit, you're not going to last very long out there. So you need to be prepared to go out on a boat because you don't know how we're assuming you're in the middle of nowhere. You don't know where the fuck you're at. And
But I'm in a boat, motherfucker.
So you bring the raft, the flare gun, like Rue said. You get to pick 4. So you also bring the water purifier.
Is that one on here?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for it.
Yeah.
I see it down there.
But the
I would say
water,
the pot, but you wouldn't have a way to.
but the pot, the water purifier does not purify salt water.
No.
We're assuming in this scenario it does.
No, well, if it does, then that's all I need. But because if you take a pot of salt water and boil it, it doesn't get the salt out.
No,
of the water.
desalinated water is expensive. It's an expensive process. That's why the people that are on the coast that are like, we need more water. And it's
So you
like,
just have to pee in the water purifier.
that's not recommended.
So you take the water purifier because he said, let's just say in this case it does. So I'm gonna take
Well,
the
then,
water
absolutely,
purifier, the flare gun, and the raft. I think that's all I need.
Well, might as well. I mean, you got one more.
I might as well grab the fishing pole so I can get some dinner.
Yeah. I don't like fish. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'll just get the vitamins.
Take the gun. What is that? What is that? A spear gun?
I'd
or
probably
a
just get
gun?
the 5 ounces of weed. I don't even smoke. But
That's a hunting
But in this
rifle.
case, I'd probably smoke.
as a hunting rifle, so you can shoot a bird and eat
Yeah.
that.
You fucking obliterate.
Oh,
that
but
thing
I
with
thought
the thing.
before I saw the boat, hunting rifle was my first choice, so I could kill something.
I mean, it
And the
depends
pot.
on how big the island is, but even then, you have a finite amount of food to shoot.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely the boat, the water purifier, and the flare gun, and I think I'm good. I think
Yeah,
because I can go 8 days without
yeah.
eating.
I'm getting the raft, the water purifier, the sunscreen, because I'd die.
Yeah.
There's not an umbrella on here?
No, just liquid umbrella.
Yeah.
But I guess you could get the tent.
I'm
You could pop the tent on the raft.
yeah. I'm probably bringing the knife, tent, first aid kit, and a water purifier. I might,
Should just
I
stick
might
it out on the island.
I might. Well, yeah. I mean, because I'm not gonna risk it going out into the ocean in the
No.
boat. I mean, yeah, sure you can, but you only have a few days. Like you're not gonna make it out there unless
Right.
you have some type of supplies.
So well then you can get the knife or the gun.
If I wanted to go the route of the boat,
Get a bunch of meals ready. Do some meal prep. Get on your raft.
Right.
If I
Drive
want-
the
yeah.
fuck out of it.
if I wanted to go the route of the raft,
Uh-huh.
I would get the raft, 100% the fishing pole.
I would probably have to eat fish at this point
Oh yeah,
to live.
yeah. You would.
You
have
just
to.
burn the fuck out of it.
I
It'll
would.
be
I
all
would
right.
probably. Fuck. I don't know. I'd probably grab a mirror instead of the flare gun. But I mean, the flare gun's good at night, but still,
The flare gun is gonna get me.
You can make fire
home
with the
safe.
mirror.
you can make fire with the mirror, and you can signal boats
Yeah.
from very
You're
far
right.
away.
It's kind of a little harder than with a flare gun, though.
Yeah, but you can also make fire.
Not
with
not
it.
if there's
You
sun.
can, yeah.
Fire is, especially if you're on the island. If you're just going for the boat, you're not going to deal with the island. You don't need the fire, I guess. But
I mean,
what
I-
do you do? You
What are
still
you
got to
gonna
cook.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with it?
I mean,
Like,
you can survive 8 days without food.
Yeah, but you can
and just
survive like
drinking
3
water.
days without water.
I
Like
could
3 or
probably
4
go
days
like
without
9
water.
days without food. Probably.
Yeah, but I'll take the water
And I
purifier.
think you can actually survive a couple weeks without food, but it's water that you have to have within
Yeah.
like 5 days.
That's why I'm
otherwise
taking the
you're
water
gonna die.
purifier because we already you
We're
already
just assuming,
said
yeah.
that it purifies the salt.
Yeah,
water.
anybody that sees this and doesn't take the water purifier is stupid.
I would think so. I mean,
Yeah. Because that's the number one thing that you have a problem with. Like, you could just get away with the water purifier and a fishing rod.
You know what I'm
Right.
bringing, dude? I'm getting 5 ounces of weed, the iPod, and the fucking toilet paper, bro. We're
Bro.
having a good time.
Bro, all I need is the 5 ounces of weed and matches.
Well, I need matches and toilet paper to roll my weed and smoke it.
Yeah.
What's
And
on
then my
the
iPod so I can just chill, bro.
What's
Yeah.
on the right of the mirror? What the fuck is that?
Vitamins.
Fuck, I don't need those.
What up,
I mean, if I
Jeremy?
had to eat fish, I might pick the vitamins
What up,
instead.
Jeremy?
What would you bring?
Yeah, I would
What
be
up,
more
Jeremy?
concerned with being able to sustain life on the island, because then you could eventually probably make your own raft out of some logs and shit. Like you could eventually make it to where you can leave.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but if they're offering you a boat, you're not obviously stranded on an island.
if they're offering
Till
you
that
a
rope
fucking hunting
pops.
rifle, obviously you're not stranded on a goddamn
You're still
island.
stranded. You're just stranded with a gun.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't take the
with a
rifle
boat.
because what are you gonna do with that?
No, I agree. The boat. I feel like you should take that.
I would take the gun just so I can shoot any like wild hogs or anything running around on the island.
Yeah. I mean, if we have like an island as big as like Lost, yeah, hunting rifle all day. But like, I'm assuming.
I mean,
it's
if I have
more
to kill something, it's gonna be with a gun and not a knife.
I'm picture being dropped
the
off.
knife
at a-
is to like build crafts and shit. Like
Yeah.
you use that to build tools. and
I
all
mean,
that shit.
I'm picturing like Naked and Afraid. I'm on an island.
Yeah.
So there's, I mean, obviously life on the island.
Yeah, I'm not as handy as you are, which is why I would just get on the fucking boat.
Yeah, yeah.
Help!
Help!
Just shooting on.
Shoots
I mean,
all fucking
Yeah.
couple
Help!
flares that he has.
Help! I got water purifier, but help!
Help!
I mean, in all honesty, I mean that sounds like what the go-to is the fucking boat and the flare gun. That way, while you're out there in the sea, you see somebody, another ship or whatever, you hit the flare gun and they save you. Is
Jeremy-
the idea?
Jeremy, I just got done talking about Grey Day for like 15 minutes. You just missed it.
At least rewind.
15, 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, like right before you got here, I was on the tail end of talking about that. So if you want to hear that, fucking rewind it a little bit.
Did anybody wake up?
Merle's
Billy
gonna
Joel?
take the weed, the
And the toilet paper.
toilet paper, and a volleyball named Wilson. Hear what?
Did you wake up Billy Joel?
Yeah,
Green
I
Day?
sent him a message, but he
I woke
didn't
up the
get
whole
back to me.
band, but they left me on red.
Imagine that.
Yeah, the jerks.
Bunch of Nimrods.
I was more worried about Trey. You know what I mean? He likes this oversleep.
Yeah.
I stole this one from, I think, one of your guys' Facebook page. I think Rue's Facebook page.
Ooh, what's this?
The horror
Something
horror
is,
movie. The horror movie
Oh,
challenge. So it's just
I'll have to get on there.
you get a point for each one you've seen. You did this was your page, right? Didn't I?
Yeah,
steal
this
from
is
your
on
page?
my page. Yeah, I think I scored a 53 or 54.
So I can just go through them, and if some of these I might need to be reminded that I've seen. But Friday the 13th, yeah. Halloween,
Yeah.
yeah. Child's Play, yeah. Scream, of course. Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know what I just said, but you know what I meant. Carrie.
Nightmare on Elm.
Species, is that even a horror movie? That's the
Yes.
one with old girl's fucking tits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody watch that. Anaconda, that's fucking Ice.
I don't.
Ice Cube,
J-Lo,
right?
J-Lo and Ice Cube.
From Dusk Till Dawn,
Yeah, I mean,
Candyman.
some of these I question as horror movies, but
Hellraiser, Tremors, Jaws, Fear, Cujo, Critters, The Leprechaun. I don't even like horror movies, and at this point, I've seen all of these.
right.
The Exorcist, House of Wax, The Happening. Which one's that? That's the one we talked about a few weeks ago, right? With the
Yeah, we
Mist,
were
the fog,
the
the-
Mist and the Happening are the two I believe we were.
Getting confused.
Yeah, because they're kind of they're very similar.
yeah.
Yep.
Hatchet,
Yeah.
Slither is fucking great, and creepy.
Yes.
The Grudge, Dawn of the Dead, Boogeyman. What's that?
That is they had a new one and I watched it and it was actually like a remake of the one they just remade a few years ago, but it's like this shadow like takes over like people and like makes them think and do like crazy shit. And
Isn't that like Shadow Man or something?
well, that they're all similar, but the boogeyman hangs out in like dark places. So if you put up like a bunch of lights or fire, if you will, like candles and shit, it won't come out past that point or to that point. It'll stay hidden.
Okay. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. Have you seen that one, Tony? Are
It
you looking it up right now?
It looks somewhat familiar. I feel.
Maybe I have. Is that the one where there's the cover of the movies, like the dude coming on the side of the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where my brain went.
Yeah.
So maybe I have seen it.
I'm seeing the pictures of the monster, and I'm like, I don't remember that, but I
Just remember the cover.
the
It's
rest
like a
of the rest
shadow.
of the scenes look familiar.
Yeah, it's just like a shadow.
I watch a lot of movies, and sometimes if I don't like it, I'm just like, I'm out. I just play them.
It wasn't a
Well, out
bad
of a whole
movie.
list of shit I've seen, I'm just assuming I may have probably seen that one too, but I don't know. But I knew the cover just off hand somehow.
Yeah.
So that's a maybe.
Yeah, you watch the new one. The new one is actually pretty decent. I mean, the old one's pretty good too, but the newest one that they just did, I think it came out like a few months back.
What?
But
Then
it
we
was
got
good.
Cloverfield, which I fucking seen that,
I've
and I
seen
regret every second of it. Worst fucking movie ever made. See No Evil. Sounds familiar?
See No Evil, I believe that has Kane in it from Wrestler.
Cain and Abel.
Yeah, See No Evil is actually really good.
Yeah, it was.
I haven't heard about that in a long time.
Dude, Cloverfield's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Fucking hate it.
I don't know about the worst, but it wasn't. Yeah, it
That was
wasn't
like
that-
me. I remember me and fucking Havoc went and saw it. We both almost walked out of the fucking theater. Never in my life have I wanted to do that. Is this from 2002?
It was from a while ago, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's
2006. Oh, are you talking about See No Evil? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from 2006, and
Yeah,
it
I'm not
did
even
have Kane in there, and he's good in it. That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen
I
it.
was actually surprised.
Yeah.
There's another one. I forgot what the fuck was the name of that one. It's got fucking Rey Mysterio in there, and he's like on the cover, and this dude is like just fucking like ripped and like fat and ripped. And I'm like, I ain't never,
I've never
seen
seen
fucking
that.
Rey Mysterio that fucking like that, but it really is him.
I've never seen See No Evil, so I don't know how many there are total, but I'm down a point. Jeepers Creepers, yes. Bones, what's that? I know the
Yes.
TV show about the lawyer or whatever.
That movie came out like I want to say like 99, 2000, maybe a little earlier.
Bones,
Yeah, I don't remember. I have that around here somewhere.
what is it?
That's the one.
Oh, that's
with,
the Snoop Dogg movie.
Yeah, that's the Snoop
Yeah.
Dog movie.
Okay, I seen it.
01.
Oh,
Yeah,
one.
I seen that.
Yeah.
It should have said Snoop Dogg movie in parentheses.
Snoop Dogg movie.
Right.
Snoop Dogg's a vampire. Insidious.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it. Saw Eight-Legged Freaks. I don't think I've ever watched that. I know what it is.
That's the spider.
It's almost like a
movie.
B.
I've seen it.
I don't know if I have or haven't. I Am Legend. It's not a horror movie.
You've had to have seen Eight-Legged Freaks. It's like the covers like kind of like blue
No, I
and
know
spiders
what
on
it is. I just don't think I've ever watched it.
Oh, I've watched it.
Like, I've seen it, but I'm saying it's like I almost thought it was like a bootleg movie or something, type of
I know it's legit.
like a B-rated movie.
Unless I miscounted, I think there's 60 on here total.
Yeah, I believe you. So
Sounds right.
there's only one so far, for sure. Or no, two, because I've never seen Eight-Legged Freaks that I'm aware of. I Am Legend is not a horror movie, but I've seen it.
Nope.
Orphan.
No,
I've seen it.
I haven't seen Iron
The
Man.
Cell. I don't think I would consider that a horror movie, but it's a dope ass movie.
That's the one with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, that's like fucking.
I also.
I guess
have-
it is kind of horror, but it's not. It's like trippy and cool.
Yeah, I have that around here too somewhere.
The Nun,
Yeah,
Gothica. I remember that. 13 Ghosts.
Gothica.
Dope.
I did that.
You know, with Holly Berry.
Halle
Shit,
Berry.
yeah,
That was
I s-
actually a good one. It's a good mind thriller.
That was one that I know I did.
I'm impressed. I know I made it this far.
Yeah.
I don't know
am
what
too.
the fuck Sinister is.
Sinister is. I just watched that like about a year ago.
Another
It's
nun
actually-
one, I think.
It's actually pretty fucking
Is it?
decent.
It's a
yeah.
nun one.
Let me look
Have you
it up.
seen? Have you
I have.
missed any of these, Tony?
No. Oh, no, Sinister's really good. It's got what's his name in it? I don't what the fuck?
Oh, that guy, Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke in it, and he wants to do a movie about this thing where like people are killing each other, in home movies, and like so he finds a box of home movies in this house that he just moved into, and he's doing research on, and then like the home movies are just fucking crazy as shit of just like families, like it's just like little clips of the family, and then like next thing you know, it goes to the next clip, and it's just them just fucking absolutely destroyed, like murder and shit. Like,
I've never seen
and
that.
it's shit like on one of the thumbnails that it's 4 people.
You see the thumbnail for Sinister 2?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the thing that, and it like appears in the home movies and shit. Like,
Okay.
and like it's a good one. I recommend.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Sinister is a good movie.
Yeah, and and it winds up like people are dying and stuff like that, and it gets crazy. And especially once you figure out what's going on, you're like, wow, that's fucked up.
Annabelle, creepy. The Conjuring, fuck you. Slender Man's a great movie.
Slender Man is a great movie.
Slender Man's a great movie.
I was shocked that was even on the list.
That's a great movie. The Cabin in the Woods is one of my fucking favorites
That's a good
ever.
movie.
That's a great movie. Evil Dead, obviously. Get Out, I haven't watched yet.
It's a good one.
That's
I haven't
good.
watched it.
It's good.
For some reason, I'm like not that interested in that dude's movies.
I think Evil Dead was another one I haven't watched.
You never seen Evil Dead?
No, I did because it's not. I didn't think it was something.
Or Evil Dead 2?
I think you would like Get
That's a
Out.
zombie movie, right?
Or Army of Darkness?
No, like zombie movies ain't my type.
Oh, you talking about Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Well, you
about-
watched the new one, right?
That's about
No,
that's about an
Oh.
evil entity that's in the woods and all that stuff.
Okay.
They go to a cabin in the woods. Like the first one was
No, I
like,
seen Cabin in the Woods.
no, I'm saying like it's in
No,
a
they
cabin
go.
in the
Yeah.
woods.
It's not that movie.
Yeah,
They
it's
go
not
to a cabin.
What was that? Cabin Fever. I've seen that.
Cabin fever. Yeah.
That was fucked. That movie was fucked up.
Is that the one with Johnny Depp?
Yeah, I think so. Where they get stuck in the fucking cabin
Yeah.
and they get all sick and shit.
That's all right. Get Out, and Don't Breathe are both from the same dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen, and he's got the other one that's out. I haven't seen any of the movies.
Yeah.
So they're both pretty good.
I just haven't.
Get Out.
You know I'm not into scary movies, and not new ones. I'm just like,
I wouldn't
Right.
call Get Out a good horror movie. I would call it more of like a thriller.
Yeah.
The Purge.
I
I've seen The
agree.
Purge.
Yeah.
World War Z is definitely not a horror
That's
movie.
another
No.
one I've never seen.
Really, it's good. It's decent, but it's zombies
Yeah,
with their fast.
zombies, isn't it? Yeah.
Zombies with their fast.
Yep.
Brad Pitt. Leatherface.
Why would they choose that one?
Right.
That one's not even good.
Is that the new? That's the newest one.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm probably
It's
seen that.
one of them.
I Spit on Your Grave with Lindsay Lohan. I've seen that.
I've seen
How do I know all this stuff?
They have a Spit on Your Grave 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
Final Destination. I've seen all fucking 47 of them.
Yeah, which I don't think is
Human
scary.
Centipede. I watched all 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mama. Oh, I saw that. That movie's fucking crazy.
It is creepy.
I forgot I saw that.
It's good.
That's where she's like in the attic,
yeah.
and then they like try to replace her. Like the end of the movie was like fuck, right?
Yeah.
That's how I remember is the end of the movie going fuck.
That movie is fucking crazy. It's creepy.
The Strangers. That's the one with Liv Tyler, right?
Yes, I believe so.
There's a new one of that. I don't know what's Devil. Ouija's old school. I've seen that shit. Happy Death Day is fucking great.
That's
Yeah.
a good movie.
Have you seen Happy Death Day?
Yeah,
2?
they're both
Fucking-
good.
Yes, they are.
I didn't expect. I watched the second one because immediately because I slept on them for a while and I watched
Yeah.
them. These are fucking good.
No, they're really good movies.
You looking up Devil?
Haunted it. Yeah. I don't think I've seen this one.
Megan's fucking great and Poltergeist is fucking
I
great.
wouldn't even classify Megan as a fucking horror.
I wouldn't either.
No.
That's closer to a horror movie than I Am Legend.
Right.
At least there's an evil doll in it.
That I Am Legend is the Will Smith movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haunted in Connecticut's a fantastic movie.
That's not on this list.
I know. Well, Mark was talking about it. I don't know why.
You know, it was a really good movie. I don't know if you could consider it a scary movie, maybe more of like a suspense. Was fucking The Last House on the Left.
Well, what's that?
That was a pretty decent fucking
The
movie.
remake
for what
or
it
the
was.
original?
Both. They both were pretty decent.
What is this?
You
fucking-
probably just seen the remake that came out in like 2010. or
Yeah, it had
whatever.
somebody in it.
Old girl jumped in the river naked and went swimming
Maybe.
I think.
because there was people trying to kill her.
Yeah.
But other than that scene, the whole movie's actually pretty decent.
No, but I'm saying
Jennifer's Body's never brought up enough, in my opinion. That's such a good movie.
Is that on the list?
no.
No. No, that's the one with Megan Fox where
Yeah.
she gets sacrificed to the devil
Yeah.
and shit. Like, it's such a good movie. And
I
people,
have that movie around.
It is a good
I
movie.
love that movie. And also, it's got Megan Fox in it.
It was like one of her first fucking movies.
It was It was
Yeah.
when she
Her
was
little girl
hot.
make out.
Like when she was like had a lot going on. and she was like on top of the world pretty much, and then she opened her mouth and people were like, whoa,
Right.
you better show some respect, bitch. And then she just stopped acting.
Well, she got rich and didn't need it.
Hey, bro, that's what we're trying to figure out is how
We didn't write the list.
I Am Legend.
I wouldn't even consider Tremors a horror movie, but I mean, it is scary. I mean, if you fucking...
I mean, you think about some big-ass worms coming up out of the ground.
Yeah,
or
if you put
whatever.
yourself in that scenario, I wouldn't be too
Right.
fucking happy about
Right.
it.
No, I might be like, what the fuck is this? Oh, my.
And
Oh, shit, I'm going to die.
And as outlandish as it is, it's on the concept of like Cujo. Like, if you're actually in that situation, what the fuck you gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
you can't do shit. Like, it's like, fuck. So, I mean, I guess it could be a horror. I mean, it is scary, so I don't know.
I've never seen or even heard of this fucking movie before. Devil.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
They're in a fucking, like, the whole movie takes place in an elevator?
Yes, I've seen it. I have that movie here.
Yeah.
When you say the whole thing takes place in an elevator, that does sound kind of familiar, but I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's an M. Night
Like it-
Shyamalan movie, but...
There's like, I don't know, 5 or 8 people stuck in this fucking elevator. And, like, the lights go out and shit. And, like, every time, like, the lights go out, somebody's dead.
Yeah.
And they're like, who the fuck was... Like, they're all flipping the fuck out.
Oh.
It was 13 years ago.
Tremors is amazing. I love Tremors. I love it so much.
Yeah, this is wild. Kevin Bacon's dope. Fuck yeah, Kevin Bacon's dope, man.
So I watched the show.
Oh yeah, is this what you were gonna say earlier?
Yeah,
I forgot that you even said that.
Yeah, I know you did.
Tell me what you watched.
You guys may have heard of it. It's called Naked Attraction. It's on Max,
Well, I was gonna say.
but it's on the.
So these are
movie
the
site.
shows that I used to watch when I was a kid.
I mean, no. This is new. There's
Well, I'm
only,
saying the same.
they only had one
Same
episode
concept.
there, but so it's like a dating game.
Okay. So
So
they're naked.
well, yeah, kinda. Well, yes. So like this gal comes on, she's looking for true love, and she before she writes to these people, tells her what her interest in people are, in men or whatever are. So they try to they interview a bunch of people and try to okay, you'll be good for this gal, this gal, this gal. Okay, so there's like 6 of them, or I think it is. And so they bring the gal out. They raise the fucking curtain up to waist high, so you're seeing like penis and shit.
Wayne.
Yeah, you're seeing wiener, all wiener.
You just see all the dudes from the waist down.
Yeah, at this point, and so this gal goes, and she literally has to eliminate one based
I'm impressed
upon
that you kept watching after this thing raised up.
based upon. I mean, it was.
You're like, well, wait, what's happening?
I think it was like curiosity, like, okay, what the fuck is she gonna do? Yeah, that's what it was.
So we was curious.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
Continue.
somebody had told me about it, and I said, "Ah, fuck, I'll check it out." So I did.
So she has to base it based on what they said and their dicks is what.
Well, she don't know anything about what they said, but
She just sees the
game,
dicks.
the game show, based upon what you told us, we had gotten these people based upon what you told us what you like.
and
So
here's their dicks.
and literally, you look at there's legs. I mean, everything's all hanging out. It's like it's a Ukraine or not Ukraine, Europe, over in Europe or whatever. And she has to eliminate one based upon what she sees.
Uh-huh.
And then the next step is after she eliminates
She gets a little more. Get the
yeah,
belly.
the curtain goes all the way up.
Oh, face and everything.
You get face, you get a full body. So then she's got to eliminate another one.
Oh, how awkward, just standing there naked.
Yeah, it was and they can't say
Look at
nothing.
my dick.
Yeah,
And then so
that would be less awkward than the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because
So-
now you have to look back. You're like, fuck.
I guess there's 4 of them. I don't know how many there are, but then so she had to
There was
eliminate.
only one episode. Was that what you said?
Yeah, but there's 2 shows.
Okay, so they switch it. So then there's a dude up there. Then there's a bunch of
Well-
bottomless ladies.
Well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
So you got the curtain raises all the way up. Then she has to eliminate one based upon what she sees or whatever. And then after that, the gal goes and gets naked. and it comes back out, so the guys get to see what she looks like naked.
What's it called?
Naked Attraction.
Okay.
And then so then she's got to eliminate another one and knock it down to like 2, and then she has to pick one to go on a date with, and then they send them out on a date, and then after the date they bring them back and they talk to them, see how the date goes. That's like a few weeks later, see if they kept in touch or if they just like disappeared or one night stand or whatever. So then the second one, after that one was done, they had this female trans into a male.
Okay. All right.
So she had.
How did that make you feel?
It don't bother me.
Okay.
It is what it is. It doesn't bother me. That scenario does not bother me.
Right.
So they had put 3 guys and 3 girls together.
Yes.
What?
I don't know nothing. I don't know. I'm just picturing you watching the show.
So they, I'm giving it a chance. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm impressed.
So they lift the curtain up and obviously have 3 dicks, 3 vaginas. And like,
but the vaginas used to be dicks and the dicks used to be vaginas?
No. They whatever you want to, however they like to be, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
They told them, they tell the show like this is what they're interested in. They still like females or they like males or they like a little bit of both or whatever. So they find these people for them. So she has to eliminate one. And the first one to go on this one was a female, which I was kind of surprised with it being a female transing over to a male. I was kind of surprised.
Oh, that was the first one to go.
One of the females were. So I was like, okay, I can see that. So then they raise it up, a little bit more, whatever, and so 2 girls and then 3 guys are still left. Well, then obviously she eliminates one of the guys, and I'm like, oh, she's just like going back and forth at this point. Like I'm kind of like buying into the bullshit at this point. I'm like, oh, it's a show that they're gonna go ahead and take one here, take one
there.
Be
careful. He never clarified if this shit was like,
These images are blurred. They're blurred on here.
Yeah,
I would have to specifically search for not blurred. Are they blurred on the show?
No.
Okay.
No, you see everything.
Nice.
And then, like
that's what I figured.
So then,
based on the headlines that I've already read.
Yeah.
And like some of the guys that were there, you could tell that they play for the same team. They're gay guys.
I think it's a great concept for a show.
I mean, I thought it was too. That's why I was like, oh, let's check it out.
We need more nudity on television.
Well, it's it's over in like.
I know they're more progressive over
British or Britain or whatever, but.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, people are freaking out about this show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't even know. There's 10 seasons in this show, and wherever it started.
Yeah,
in 2016.
Yeah, I only got to see 1 episode.
The controversial dating show is the top series on Max right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be one, especially once more people hear about the controversy that people are freaking out.
No. But
it's like, shut up! This wasn't even made for us. This was made where people are cool about it.
Ooh, celeb version.
Nobody gives a fuck about you, Karen.
We might get a naked celebrity version.
Well, that's what people fail to understand, that it's not even in our fucking country.
Yeah, it wasn't even made for you.
So you don't have to watch it. You could turn your fucking head and don't have to. But other people enjoy it, so go fuck it up for them.
I think these are new. I think this is like, it's an old show, but
because it came to Max, which it is in the United States.
But I don't know if this is from 2016. I think it's new, kind of like it's new.
Oh, they're gonna do a U.S. show.
Yeah.
That's a go for it.
Well, the first gal was actually. She wasn't bad looking. She had a bunch of tattoos and stuff, but she wasn't bad looking.
Like Naked and Afraid shouldn't be blurred. I mean, that's like.
That's what I said the first time he had that shit on. It makes it way more interesting.
Yeah, that's what you're signing up for.
And gross because they bend over a lot. There's all kinds of buttholes.
But so this gal,
more buttholes.
So this
we need more buttholes on TV.
Yeah, it's a U.S. version. Like they're talking about people are freaking out about the casting. Like how do you cast a nude show and shit and be.
Well, because people don't take the time to fucking learn about it. They just jump to fucking conclusions.
True.
But so the woman that's transing over to a man, she actually gets naked. I'll tell you what, she didn't look bad. I mean, by any means, she was not a beautiful female. Because, I mean, that's not what I'm attracted to, because she's transitioning over, so she had some facial hair. Not much, but a little bit. And you can tell, you can see it. But she had some fucking tits. I was like, damn. And
nice.
she still had a vagina. she hasn't fully transferred yet, but her goal is to fully transfer over. And then she ended up picking this dude, and I was like,
I believe they call it transitioning.
what'd I say?
Transfer. I mean, you were close. I'm not saying you were wrong.
I mean, they gonna transfer the body parts into another body.
Yeah.
But
it's more,
transition, whatever.
it's like, yeah, we just transfer this transmission over here.
I mean, I'm being nice about it. I mean, I could really be ignorant and dumbfounded
I'm not
and be
saying
like,
you-
I don't know.
I'm not saying. I was just
But yeah,
saying.
but you could definitely tell. Like, she chose this guy that acted more like a female. I mean, he was a gay guy,
Oh, all 6 seasons should be on Max.
which I guess makes sense why they picked this person, because he was pretty feminine.
He was
and I
pretty.
was like, no, not really, but you could definitely tell that he had a lot of female hormones, more so than male hormones, obviously, but overall, it wasn't bad. It was actually pretty entertaining. I mean, for granted, you got cocks on the TV, but
Cocks out.
it is what it is. Whatever. I just was told about it, and I was
I
like,
mean, it was pretty good. I mean, you do got cocks on the TV, but hey.
So
but you got women on there too, and they're naked too. So you
evens
got
out.
to take the bad with the good, and the goods
Yeah.
with the bad.
Man.
But it actually wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be some bullshit like, oh, fuck, here we go. Just an excuse for people to show shit on TV or whatever. Like, I was that Karen going
Apparently, it
into
was made for body positivity and good things. So
that's why we judge people based on their junk.
Yeah, and no, in all honesty, because, like, you have to eliminate one person without even seeing, like, their face.
no,
So, and this gal, the first gal was like, oh, because it got up to, like, dude had, like, tattoos and shit. And she's like, I hope this guy don't look like Johnny Depp. Like, Johnny Depp is, like, my all-time fantasy of this and that. And then she eliminated him, and they uncovered his face, like, because it was,
Oh,
like,
he looked
one of
like
the first
Johnny
one.
Depp.
And he had the whole Johnny Depp fucking look going. I was like,
dumbass.
and she was like, oh, no. And she was like, damn near almost cried. No.
you know what raised their ratings? They got Taylor Swift on there.
Maybe.
No, we're talking about a new show that was made over in the UK or Europe. It's called Naked Attraction. So we're talking about basically a naked dating show where they're doing a lot of eliminations, only looking at their genitals.
Yeah, Naked Attraction.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
I don't know
actually.
why my brain read that as Naked and Afraid. I didn't
Yeah.
even see
They
that.
literally said it.
I
Like,
know.
Nope, that's not what we're talking about.
That's not what we're talking about. But this is what we're talking
Naked
about.
Attraction, which is what.
No, I'm gonna have to watch that shit.
Yeah.
No, it was.
It's on Max. I got that. Thanks, Mr. Green.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was entertaining,
I mean, anytime there's a bunch of dicks on TV.
and it was like
Nice.
it was entertaining. It was like, oh, well, what the fuck? Like at first you're like, oh, what? This is kind of fucking weird because I'm looking at a bunch of fucking cocks right
There's a lot of
now.
ninjas in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, there's a lot of ninjas in here.
Exactly. But then, like, once you like.
Oh, that's fucking perfect.
Once they explain the fucking concept, you're like, oh, this is what happens? Well, fuck, all right, let's see what happens. And then you get intrigued by it. You're like, well, fuck, I can't turn it up. It's like a train wreck. You can't, they can't turn back now. You
It's
got
like, oh, I'm so sick of looking at these dicks. And then all of a sudden there's boobs and vaginas you can look at.
Oh,
yeah,
like the first,
well, it's all right.
like I only seen the one episode because I couldn't pull up any of the other ones. But
Just saw what you put up on the fucking thing.
I mean, I had it. I feel it was a good time to put it there.
Christ. But
shit.
it
What is
was,
your penis's name?
but like she was
Hairy
like,
injector.
but of course you see like sleeved penises and non-sleeved penises, and she's like,
There's a lot
like the
more
gal-
sleeved of them over there.
I think you should go with Tony instead of Anthony, though.
And the gal
Man
talks
injector.
about
Your penis's name is Man Injector.
whoa.
Well, that's a naked attraction.
There you go, man injector.
What's
Alex said a lot of men would pay for it, and I'm like,
what's
I'm
your
not going
penis
to
called, bro?
I can't read it. It's blurries.
Let's see, Kenneth Bear and Bear Tube.
Bear tube. Yeah, well, he would need a man injector.
Does your Bear Tube need
Wow.
a Man Injector?
That's my penis name is a bear too.
Mhm.
Bear tube.
Yeah, I'm.
That sounds horrible.
I'm hard killer.
Hard killer.
Hard killer.
Yeah, that could be way better.
Yeah. Could be better.
Yeah.
I could go with Freaky P and I could be Giant Snake.
What would a BR be?
Huh?
What would a BR be?
Fun
BR?
pecker. Fun
BR.
pecker.
Massive
That's it right there.
knob.
That's it. That's what we're
Massive
going
knob. Oh yeah, Big Roo. That's what I was like. What are you talking about? BR.
with. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Roo is
knob.
massive knob.
Yes.
Bear. What's wrong with Bear Tube? That's.
It sounds corny.
I mean, I was,
I
I bet somebody would guess what your penis looked like. They would probably say Bear Tube.
I don't even know what a bear tube is.
No, it's
I
better
like-
than man injector.
I like HH. It's a fuck gun.
Fuck gun. Fuck yeah,
Yeah. I might just call it that.
man.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. Let us know what your penis is called. Whose first name starts with an X? It's gay.
Zane.
That starts with a Z.
Dang-a-lang.
But it's Dingaling. Yeah, Dingaling
How you spell Xanax?
with an X.
Bear machine.
Zane would be the same thing.
No, his name starts with a Z.
No.
Maybe like Chinese Zing or something.
How does Barbie spell her son's name?
With a Z.
Is it with a Z?
Yeah.
Z-A-N-E?
His name is Zave.
Oh, yeah.
It's
that's
actually
it.
Xavier.
Yeah.
So Xavier. There we go. We figured it out. Xavier
Xavier.
starts with an X.
There you go.
Mark's is love gun.
Is it?
I think so, yeah. Oh, no, pleasure gun.
Yeah. Pleasure gun. Pleasure gun. What is the name of your penis?
Bear machine for this guy.
Will's is pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Just one word. How'd you do that?
Oh. Well, I just went off the one letter. That's first.
Oh, Will.
Will, yeah.
Pussy.
Pussy.
What's his last name? FM?
I
Will.
think it's automaton.
Will Beef Sword.
So it's pussy rod.
But if you do Will FM, it's Pussy Beef Sword.
I like pussy rod better.
Pussy Rod works.
It's more-
too. Is that automaton?
Yeah, automaton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do his actual name? Harry Salami. If you use his actual name, it's Harry Salami.
Bear tube ain't looking
So
so bad.
everyone
now,
should
is
just
it?
go with their nicknames, I think, on this one. Like,
Yeah.
you start using your real name, it's bad. Harry Salami, beef injectors, bear tubes. Whew. There you go.
If you wanted to go with my initials DBM, it's explosive pecker tube. Or hold on. Wait, what? No, explosive pecker sword.
Explosive Pecker Sword. That's a good DJ name.
Yeah, pecker sword.
Explosive
Oh,
Pecker
yeah.
Sword. You can go with that.
It's explosive.
What's the name of your penis, guys? Leave us a comment. Let us know what your penis is doing.
Ugly fuck tube.
Bear machine.
Actually, technically. Ah, damn. I was seeing what my
You
initials
want me
were.
to put it back?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
real quick.
And then I did watch the newer.
Because I
the-
technically have three first names.
I did watch the newest Chucky movie.
Yeah.
It
We
was
discovered that after the show last week.
yeah. It
Didn't
was
even know it existed.
It was all right. I feel like they
Hairy
ripped.
fun monster.
I feel like they ripped off the original, which I'm not sure if that was.
That's what remakes do.
I'm not sure if that was the intentions or not, but it definitely played a part off of the first one, which makes sense, I guess, if they're remaking it or try to remake it. But I think the concept was just horrible.
Fair.
I mean, it was neat. I mean, it was okay if it would have been called something else.
Right.
Like, I don't know what they could have called it other than, I mean, a My Buddy or something, or the fucking, what was that, My Buddy when we was
I
kids?
just saw the green light on there. How did it die? Wow.
Well, that's when you see the light, that's when it's dead. Well, if you don't see the light, you're good.
Well, it was green. It wasn't red.
Well, that's because he's got the green mic.
Ah, green light. Red light. Oh, no, jeez. Throwing shit around. Anyway.
Crash
Chucky.
and burn. But yeah, I mean, it was all right. Like I said, it was a different concept other than, I mean, everybody's seen Chucky anyways. Like, I mean, that movie's fucking 89 or whatever, 90, whenever the fuck it came out. you know how the gal works for the department store and fucking ends up finding a fucking dude in the alleyway and buys the fucking doll. Well, this one, actually, the gal works at a department store, but somebody returns it. Because, for whatever reason, I don't really remember what it was, but...
Because it was possessed and killing its friends?
No, they returned it because it wasn't like the one of the kids, like it's not the one that he wanted the two or whatever, because there's a second one that comes out.
So Chucky was just sad that a kid didn't want to play with him?
So like they do their, I don't know if you like ever worked at a department store or whatever, but like people that return shit, you either call the company up and they want you to send it back to them.
No, I was never that high up.
Or they just tell you to destroy it and get rid of it, throw it away. Well, in this case, this dude was like the head of whatever, and the guy was like, "Oh, just can I buy that? My kid wants one, really bad. Can I just take it and we just act like we just got rid of it?" And he was like, "No." And then she's like, "No, you have a wife at home, and I caught you back here with so and so." And he was like, "Oh shit, yeah, go ahead."
Fucking thing.
So that's how she comes across the Chucky doll.
She's a thief.
Well, she just blackmailed the dude for...
Bro, they should have made a movie where fucking Andy bought it, or whatever that kid's name was.
Andy, it was right.
That's what
The
I thought.
kid.
And he, like, kills some shit, so he returns the fucking doll. And
Like, that would have made
And then
sense.
someone else buys it, and then there's a whole new story because somebody else bought it. Like,
Right, that would have made sense.
multiverse fucking Child's Way. It'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, that would have made
Like,
sense.
you got your receipt?
Yeah.
But like, there's more on the market, and there's more in the movie, because like his friends all have one, and with this doll, you could actually like, it's more up to dated version, so you can like Bluetooth it to your phone, and you can fucking download the app and make them do this, make them do that, and all kinds of shit. So I mean, I get why they remade it, but they could have just made it a whole different movie.
Right.
But it was good. I mean, for what it was.
I don't know if I watched anything this week. Been too busy working and on it floating. Besides Ahsoka, the best Star Wars television show that's ever been made. You should watch it.
What's that on?
Disney Plus.
Oh.
The finale is Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever.
I don't know. I have about...
Whatever Tuesday or Wednesday is the finale, and then Loki season 2 starts on Thursday.
I only have about 500 hours of content to watch to catch up to that.
Yeah. Well, if you like Star Wars, like even a little bit, it's really good.
No, I'll watch it one day and I'll probably be like, this is the shit.
Yeah, it's the best like Star Wars story I've ever watched.
Even better than one about Boba Fett.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm not familiar with these characters at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know who fucking Ahsoka is, but it's intertwined. Like because she like I don't think it spoils anything, but she was taught by Anakin before Anakin became Vader.
Yeah.
And then like so it's wild.
I
dude.
love how big they're making that universe. I
Dude,
love
it's
it.
fucking crazy.
I want it
It's
to
so
keep going.
good.
I want all the Star Wars things
Like you
forever.
get throwbacks that you understand.
Yeah.
Like dude's in the I don't even know that guy's alive. I don't fucking know, but he's in the goddamn show.
What, Vader?
Well, yeah, but young Vader, Anakin. Like the kid who played Anakin. Like, and then C-3PO shows up. Like actual dude. But then there's these articles about it because it's the same dude. Apparently he's been in like every Star Wars ever.
Yeah.
It's good, man. It's good shit. You should watch it if you like it.
What's it called?
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
A super soaker.
Yeah, remember we talked about it because it's got Rosario Dawson.
I don't remember
You
that.
fucking talk shit about her nostril.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Yep.
I'm not in it. I mean, I got out of the Star Wars a long time ago. But
I was never in it until now.
yeah.
Like I didn't. I mean, I never disliked it. I just could care less.
Did you
But, like,
watch?
this new shit's so good?
Did you watch the new Indiana Jones?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I fell asleep. I didn't care for it.
Okay.
Did you? Yeah, we talked about it.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't watched
It
it.
wasn't. It wasn't. It was. Like they already ended it. They did that.
That's what I was wondering when the aliens came on the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. How in the fuck?
Now
did
they made him fucking sad and old, and then let's do it again. And then they inserted a whole throwback where Harrison Ford's young, which is weird as fuck to watch. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but it's unnecessary.
I got you.
I got this big, long, crazy thing. We don't need to do this, but I just thought it was a.
This is something we should start the show next week.
Well, sure, we can do that. This is something we could do at multiple moments in life.
Yeah.
But there's a lot. There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot of hard questions.
Favorite
here
song right now. Favorite song of all time.
I can't even get past the first one. I don't know what my favorite song
I can't
is.
either. I can't choose.
I don't know what.
I feel like that was simpler than the all-time one, but I don't have one.
Well, I haven't been listening to a lot of music recently, so like I don't really have a huge. I can't. Like I know there's one I keep thinking of, but like I can't think of it right now. No, I can't think of it right now. I don't know what it is.
When I see stuff like this, like your favorite song right now or your favorite song of all time, I go back and I think about like what song would play and I would just like sing out loud and enjoy and have a big smile on my face. Like that would have to
right
be
now it would just be like the one you put on repeat in the car.
I don't have one.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just heard something recently and you're like, oh, that's a good one.
Hootie hoo.
These are too extreme for me. Like, what's your favorite fucking song you've ever heard in your entire
that's
fucking
hard.
life?
Yeah,
Like, bro,
I can never
that is
choose that.
too deep for me. I cannot make that decision.
I could do it right now. I just can't think of one right off the top of my head. It's probably something from Ash Nico, though.
If I heard it, I would be like, oh, that, you know, it's the one.
Like
I
that's what I'm listening to the most right now is Ash Nico.
I was gonna say because you're going to see him next
Just
week.
because, no, she's just dope though. She put out a record a couple weeks ago. Then I listen to underground music to prepare for the show, and then I get annoyed and I go back to Ash Nico because it's pop. It sounds good.
Yep.
It's produced and shit. Unless it's like a big underground, then that's good, you know.
Yeah.
Like no.
A song you have seen live,
You got a notebook?
right?
I didn't actually read it. I just read like the first two, and I was like, oh, there's a bunch of
songs.
It's all
it's
songs.
a good concept.
A song you like to sing. How about that one?
Here,
Bye bye bye. Song for a road trip. Bye bye bye. How many? Let's just pick a song and see how many numbers we can get that song for.
Favorite song right now? Bye bye bye.
here we go.
Song I can daydream to.
we
Not
all-
bye bye bye.
we all
song
can
you like to
probably-
dance to. Bye bye bye.
we all can probably name this one a holiday song. Your favorite holiday song.
You want me to pick yours?
You can't pick mine. You don't
Dominic
know
the
what it
Donkey.
is.
Dominic the
No,
Donkey.
that ain't my favorite.
Everybody knows it's your favorite. Are
It
you
is.
a liar? One of the two.
It is one of my favorites.
It's either your favorite or your liar. There's no other options.
No, it's one of my favorites. I have two. That is one, but hippopotamus. I want a hippopotamus
Oh, yeah.
for Christmas is right there with it.
Somebody needs to make a kangaroo holiday song. So then you can have the trio.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
a positive song. Positive by the Super Famous Fun Time Guys.
Right.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
That's a positive song. Song I would recommend. Ash Nico. It's a whole record.
Any album.
An underrated song.
Ash Nico, all of it.
Song you know all the lyrics to.
Ash Nico,
Not
all of them.
the lyrics. Take It Back Sunday. The whole first album.
They got a new album. Was it them coming out? They got a new
Yeah,
album coming out.
152,
Yeah. I'm kind of excited for it.
I've heard two songs off of it. One of them's on it.
Yeah.
It's like a throwback though. They're like going like
Is
their
it?
first record, Tell All Your Friends.
Yeah.
The exit sign on there was like where they grew up. It's exit 152. This
Right.
record's called 152. And they've been back together for like 5 or 6 years now with all the original members.
Right.
So it's supposed to be like a throwback, like we're, you know what I mean? Like,
So they're gonna have like old sounds instead of new, or
wow.
new sounds.
It's
new
the
words?
old guys making new music, and they're like good, like they were then. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? They're all best friends again.
Yeah.
But which sounds exciting, but I haven't heard anything super exciting yet.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
But it's hard to do that. You know what I mean? That's just like when ICP talks about when people tell ICP to make the riddle box. Like, we did that. We can't do it again.
Right.
And if they try to do it again, they just make bad music.
Yeah, it wouldn't
If they just
work.
make whatever they make and they do it in a good place, it probably ends up decent. You know what I mean?
Right. What was the last song you listened to?
Whatever was playing when we started the show.
Oh, I don't. I know what was playing in my car. Last song you listened to that was in the car on the way
I
here.
could probably tell you both of those things by looking at my phone.
Mine was Hootie Hoo.
I wasn't listening to music.
Oh, I was listening to Spill Canvas
That's a call for the killers. Hoodoo.
because they came out with a new record this week, which I didn't play on the show because that would be weird.
Yeah.
But I listened to their new album, which made me go back and want to listen to the shit I like.
A popular song you dislike.
Oh, that
Bye
fucking
bye bye. No, I'm just kidding.
the one that's on all the videos now from fucking Doja Cat. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like it's the hit TikTok video right now.
Oh, I haven't been on TikTok in a
I'm
while.
bad. Whatever the fuck it is. Like, she's a devil. That one. That shit. Get out of my fucking face. Get out of my face with that. Let's talk about buttered sausage.
I want to talk about buttered sausage. I don't like buttered sausage. Don't know why they make it.
Song you like to dance to. Bye bye bye.
Yeah, it's not as good as I wanted it to be. Not bye, but did you listen to neither one of you listened?
To what?
The new NSYNC song.
No. I didn't know they had one out.
Yeah, I didn't know it came out yet either.
Came out Friday. First song in 23 years.
All right. Was it good?
All right.
All right.
All right. I mean, it's good, but it's not like, you know what I mean? It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was good.
Yeah. Was JT the best one on there?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a given.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like how it came out, and you have on Spotify, you have like who it is. It's NSYNC, Justin Timberlake. Like they're both credited. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Damn.
Because I mean, technically, he did it. Because it's made for that Trolls movie, which he's a character. His character gets the guys back together, which happens to be NSYNC. And the song's called Better Together.
I get it, though. They do it for categorizing things. Because, like, even City Morgue does that all the fucking time. They'll have City Morgue, and then they'll name each of their guys.
Yeah, but it doesn't
there.
have Justin Timberlake, JC Chance, Jay Says, fucking
Well,
last
yeah.
dance.
But, I mean, you know... I've seen where they just name one of the songs on there. I think it has to do with being able to put it under their Spotify or something. I have no fucking idea.
Oh, you want to try either one of those before we go?
I can, yeah.
Maybe Rue wants to try 'em?
No, I'm good, man.
I've been bringing food for everybody to try, like live food reviews. I've already tried both of them.
Which one should I do first?
You want to do the one you think, the one I think you like, or the one I think you won't?
The one the order my palate needs to go in to taste it the best.
I think you might like the Funyuns, and you probably might not like the pretzels. So whatever.
I'll try the pretzels first then.
Whatever feels comfortable.
Which they're Oktoberfest Snyder's
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
Beer flavored pretzels.
I'm excited to try them.
Smell it.
It smells like a beer.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to try it, Ro?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll probably throw up.
Why? You like beer.
Yeah, but I don't like beer.
It's so strange to me.
I got to show them.
It's a cock ring.
I filmed the whole food review, but I just never posted it yet. So you're just doing it. You're the real reaction. I figured Rue would eat one, and not the spicy queso Funyuns. They're both rings, though.
Cock rings.
Very dry. Very dry.
What's a pretzel?
That is a pretzel.
What do you think about the flavor, though?
Have you ever pulled some bread out of the bag, made the sandwich, and bite into it, and the bread is starting to mold from the inside out, but you ain't got no mold on it?
Oh. Mm-hmm. Is that what it tastes like?
Yep.
It's like the beer shit's prominent as fuck.
Like right before it grows on the outside of
it's
the
fermenting.
Bread. Yeah, it's like fermenting. You could tell they're like, okay, this is bad, and it just hasn't turned yet.
Yeah.
That's what that tastes like. It tastes like mildewed bread.
So you like it?
No.
It
tastes like
it's not your jam.
No, like honey.
I found the Chucky movie. I believe was on Amazon Prime.
Damn, are you getting comments? I'm not.
This is the next one. Spicy queso Funyuns.
He said I haven't heard about it either. It is. Is it streaming on anything? I kind of like the one a few years ago.
That's probably the one because it was a few years old.
Yeah.
We just didn't know about it. Those aren't bad. They're actually spicier than I thought. I remember my opinion on them.
You sat on these?
No.
What you said? What'd you say?
No, I said I remember my opinion on them.
Oh, well, I heard crunching.
I didn't sit on them though. Why are they all smashed?
That was the only circle one I saw.
Oh,
That's why I was like, you sat on me?
oh that's funny. They're not bad. They're spicier than I thought. I had one major issue with them.
These are good flavor. I think they would go good in like as an ingredient in something. And they'd be good by themselves. I don't think for me as somebody that likes spicy stuff and like eats hot sauce and stuff, they're not spicy at all. Except
they're not enough. Yeah, there's not enough flavor for them to be spicy, but they're spicy.
Yeah, I just swallowed a little bit of it and it hit like a sensitive part of my throat, and I can feel the spice just a little bit. But as somebody that eats hot sauce quite a bit, like I don't think this is spicy.
I feel like what they did.
It's got a decent flavor though.
Like it's just not enough. Like I taste the cornmeal in the Funyun. It's almost like they took, it's like they got rid of the Funyun flavor.
Yeah.
So instead of if these were called cornmeal chips and Funyun was a flavor and then spicy queso was a flavor, you know what I'm saying? Like they took the Funyun flavor off, and just put the spicy queso flavor.
It's
I want the Funyun flavor.
Oh yeah,
with the spicy. I think they'd be
because that's what you expect. Like you're getting, it's a Funyun, so you're expecting to get like that little onion flavor.
It literally says onion flavored rings.
Yeah, but it feels like they took that away.
It doesn't say flavored onion rings.
That's right.
Oh.
But there's just what I got from it. It was like because I could taste the goddamn cornmeal.
Yeah.
I'm like if I don't get the spicy queso flavor, I got the cornmeal flavor.
It's almost like a corn nut.
Yeah.
Only that is crunchy.
Like they're fine, but it's like these could actually have been good if you would have.
Yeah.
Want to try them?
Followed through on it. No, I'm good.
Yeah. But they're all right.
Yeah, I would eat these.
Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I was excited. I thought they were gonna be good because Flamin' Hot Funyuns are amazing. One of my favorite chips. If I have it, depending on the day. Some days Flamin' Hot is too hot. Some days it's delicious. You know how that works?
Yes.
It's weird.
It is weird.
It's always fucked me up with spicy shit. Like one day I'll eat a whole goddamn bag or something and it won't even fucking faze me. I'll eat that same chip the next day. I eat one and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I'll get that like with hot fries. Like I don't eat spicy food, but I'm like there'll be times where I'm like, man, I'm in the mood for some fucking hot fries. I have no fucking idea why, but they really sound good. And I'll start eating them, and I'll eat a whole fucking little snack bag.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, my God, dude, why the fuck did I do that? My mouth is on fire.
Those creep up on you.
And then I'll do it with, like, fucking the Red Hot Riplets.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, man, those look so good, and they are good. And then I'll eat the bag, and I'll be like,
I'll tell you what's good.
Fuck, why'd I do that?
I'll tell you what's good is that Red Hot Riplets make those in an edible. Oh, they're so good.
I know they make the
they're fucking good.
They make the seasoning for like barbecues and shit.
Yeah. Well, they came out with the Red Hot Riplet chips. That's it's got THC in it. It's fucking cool.
Really?
Yeah, and it's really good. I think it's hard to find now. I don't know if it was a limited run, but
yeah,
I know that if I see them, I'll get them. I mean, obviously it's not cost effective. It's too fucking expensive, but
right.
As far as like how many you get in there, but
right.
Yeah, you're not eating the whole fucking bag. It's only so many chips that has like enough in it.
Yeah.
If you eat the whole bag, you'll have a fun time, I guess, or you'll be just way too fucking high.
Right.
Right.
This is wild, man. I'm gonna go home and watch this Naked Attraction.
Nice.
Oh, you won't jack off to it.
You're right, I won't.
It's kind of hard to.
Because all the wieners.
I was trying to make a joke, but it's kind of hard to.
I wouldn't jack off to it. I can't even jack off to solo female porn.
I mean, it needs
insertion.
It is a good concept of like what they're doing with it. I like the idea behind it. I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, it's naked people. I don't see what you having a problem with it. I think you'll enjoy it just for that, even if it does suck.
Naked people?
Yes.
And if you don't mind naked people, tune in next week to Replicon Radio. We'll be live.
But we won't be naked.
It might be.
No, we
You
won't.
never know. You never know what's going to happen. If you need tickets to Twist It, it pops Friday the 13th with anybody. Oh, yeah, did I say that earlier? They announced G Muskie today?
Yeah.
Yep. Which we knew about it already.
Yeah, I told you guys weeks ago. Thought I was playing.
He got that good information.
Mr. Green in the building. Replicon in the building. ABK in the building. We got your tickets. Hit us up for tickets. Support your local economy.
I hope to see you all out there.
And mark your calendars for October 20th. Misty Nights with SON. I just fucked that up. Now you're looking at my Facebook page.
Oh.
Nobody wants to do that. Hey, if you're listening to the audio version of this show, we appreciate that. And it actually worked this week. 2 weeks in a row. That's impressive. If you're not listening to the audio version of this show and you're tuned in on YouTube, thank you very much. Go and listen to the audio version because we get 10% more of our we get a 7 cents instead of a nickel right now. So y'all can go over there and listen on Repliconradio.com.
Yup.
That'd be dope. And you get to hear all the music at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, there's a lot of music.
Yeah. It's like a 20-30 minute intro of
It's like a fucking hour.
Hot new music.
Right.
Which is fine. I'm here. I get here and I'm waking up. I'd be tired of shit.
When you get here, I'm still trying to fucking make things work.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I hit that midday slump every fucking day, but like 3 o'clock, I'm just like, God, I don't want to go do this. I want to go to bed.
I went home at like 3:40.
That's how I was today, dude. I was like,
I got all my shit charging,
Yeah.
and I fucking pop open a Starbucks
Yeah.
right before I go get my fresh soda. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm taking edibles. I'm taking afternoon medicines. I'm
bro,
doing
I didn't
pre-workout.
sleep where the fuck last night. I was up most of the night, and I went to work, and I got off work, and I was like, fuck, I got to do the show tonight.
Yeah. At least you don't have to leave the house. Like, that's the best.
I mean, it does help, but it at the same time, it does suck because he comes over like right at 5 o'clock, and I get off at 4, so
You
it's
can't
not
take
like
a nap.
no, I can't. I literally come home here, shit, shower, and
I
then
can't take a nap
he's
either.
here.
I wasn't able to take a nap either. I had to go get groceries.
Well, you guys get to sleep in a little bit longer than I do.
Oh, yeah.
All right, audio listeners, we love y'all.
Love ya.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor and help us upgrade our equipment, you can do so by hitting us up at Therepliconiswatching at gmail.com for more information.
You could shower us with gifts and we'll tell everybody who you are.
Join our Patreon. Be cool.
I got a red light on. That means my mic going to be the next one to go.
Oh, we'll deal with that mid-show tomorrow or next week.
Tune in next time.
Tune in to Replicon Radio every Monday, 6 to 10 Central Time. Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye.